Triple kill.
Check if you don't start. Check. I've started YouTube. I said, okay, I fixed. Can you fucking imagine? I've checked it. Check now.
I don't know what to do.
Today you have to wait like 1 minute, but it has started.
Triple kill.
Okay.
Share the new live, man. Let me delete the other.
Something is saying something went wrong. Have to retry it. Just go on TikTok, bro. Honestly. So, sir.
Huh?
Check your GC, bro.
Watery kill.
Okay. Alright.
Triple kill.
It's working, baby. It's working now. Check. I told you now. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
let me check.
It's working now.
I'm coming.
Share the new live, man.
Alright, wait. Let me check. Wait. Okay. I don't like seeing your face.
It's working now.
Yeah, I can see.
I know what happened. I think it's because I didn't like check out the stuff. I was banned for some few days because of copyright issues, so maybe that's why. Just fix it.
You see.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's get back into the game. Let's get into the game. What is happening right here? Who are the current queue? Like we have first round Notra coming in with 10 eliminations. Vents have been wiped out. What the hell? We're seeing Vents,
What you doing, guy?
Generation Berserk, and SLF with MB being wiped out. Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't even notice that. I was so distracted trying to fix it.
Alright. Due to lots of technical issues, Solar Player News, Vents Esport, Result, the Nigerians 4 strongest are out of the competition. Only KNO strong for the Nigerian side. Paradox Gaming taking shots and them Jobu, but it's not enough to break them down. Kosa Nostra 10 eliminations, and KN had to be thanked for 6 of those eliminations. The Kosa Nostra friend, they have retired, so they have no desire to go aggressive. Only 2 eliminations at the time. 90s for 2 eliminations, Paradox Gaming 4, Nemjogo 4, Union X on 5, great recovery game after they got farmed by the Just Try team. But they still stand on 5 eliminations. That is a 16 from Nigeria that still managed to survive in this lobby. But let's see how the rest of the match is going to play out. And Snipe here, 3 eliminations already, and that is 80% of what the current PDX team has, and he's getting aggressively charged out by Solozin. One more shot, and Snipe is going to be taken down. 6 shots as Solozin takes him down. Not enough to bring Snipe down. Finally taken down, but at the cost of Solozin, the Nemjobu player. And there's no recovery yet from Paradox Esports and Mindy. Instead, they're trying to make their way back into peak where they originated from. Snipe taken down, they have to go in for the full recovery. And Paradox Gaming has eventually lost his fight, and the Nemjobu team are not letting this fly. They are coming straight after them. And the Paradox Esports, they might have just beaten off the wrong meal, and that is on them. Just try. Went up against Night Esports. Tasrik. One player with HPA, and he takes down one player from the Just Right Security of the function. Now she's going in. Senzo takes down Dante. He's a full out bro there. Senzo takes down one player from 90 Spot with the landmine. Zeus takes down Senzo. One more player left on the side of 90 Spot. Just Right also left one player. And it is looking like the end for them. Slifer up against Nova.
So actually,
8 eliminations already. Right. So
Yeah, I
1v1,
think
who gets the vending machine first has the advantage. Now with 2v1, he goes for the pick up on Senzo, and he just evens the playing field because the nice spot, they try to finally bring every single player on his team, and now he goes for the high ground. Wow! Great headshot, looks him looking like he's on fire. He takes down Summer parts of the AWM headshot. He brings back L2K, and it is a full recovery for the Paradox Gaming Esport. And yet the Just Try team, they're still here to bring their players into this game. And Senzo finally brings back Tasrik and Jixi back into the fray. And GG's. Just try coming back strong, but the nice esport chose not to re-engage into the battle. We're seeing here Nova going up against Dante. Slifer takes down Nova courtesy of a Groza head. And it is now a 4v2. 2 players down from the side of Try Esport. That is just Try. And that is Tasrik and Juicy solos. And those are the 2 players that just got brought back. And the Night Esport are full. I put a report here in this battle. Tasrik trying to use the treatment to kill his enemies. That is quite stupid. You can't even see that in the bottom of it. Using the treatment to and Tasrik takes down Dan. He takes down Zeus. And now he's going up against Dante with the M590R. And so yeah, Paradox game a full recovery, and they still take the southern side of Peak. And I would love to see where the zone is. And we are seeing how crowded it is here at Factory and 50 about to be taken down by I was seeing at the northern side of the map that the southern side of the side, we're seeing the features coming in the zone. And just try! They tried their best there, but finally stopped out. And Cosa Nostra are coming to rip the spoils. Dante holding his position there. He is not making a single noise. He is trying to avoid detection, but Flazy knows where he is. And finally, Gon has spotted him, and Dante is about to be done in this map. One more bullet, and he will return back in the Nero spawning already. Dante finally taking down courtesy of the Nero. Brilliant play from Cosa Nostra. They are the biggest winners in the battle between the Night Esport and the Just Try to send back to the lobby. But so many teams are with zero. There was 0 points in this whole competition. We see Vents with 7 eliminations. Solar Flare, they couldn't get a single elimination before getting snubbed out. New Esport, same thing. Generation Deserve, only 1 elimination. Though I'm not sure what position they fell out in, and I don't know which team they lost their battle to. Was it TN here? 13 elimination. And what a way to open the grand final. I was seeing 7 players left, and Night Esports have joined their fellow Nigerian brothers in spectating also, with only X Esports as the only team from Nigeria that is in the finals. And Cosa Nostra 13 eliminations. Still, they are your key leaders. And Migos are playing it rather slowly. They want to get the 80-point mark, but using placement points, and they are looking to secure eliminations in the final zone with only 1 elimination as it stands. And Cosa Nostra using the heal to their advantage, and PDD taking firing shots at both the Desire team and the Union X team, and Salgado taking shots at them. And Yarin finally knocks down Bracuza, and he gets the confirmation of Bracuza. Not still holding his position as he gets spotted by the Mjogu side. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out, and nothing is yet to move. And the Union X players and the other players left in the side of Desire Esports.
Baby, chill out, bro. Your momentum is too high. Bro, I want to inform the viewers, actually, this game is a champion rush point system. So the first team that gets to 80 points and is able to get a booyah will be able to win this match. That is the criteria to win this match. If no team is able to get to the champion rush point system, then we are just going to go through the normal procedure, and we're going to see who gets to play the points and the field and see how it goes. But I think the one team that's far ahead everybody, I think that's the Fortanuca team, because I think they're one of the few teams which are still alive. They're able to get the double-digit eliminations. We still have 6 teams in the lobby. The lobby is still going crazy. Teams are I think we need to expect the Union X team. They are sharing the same house with the Desire team. The PDF and the Amigos, times like this here, the Just Try team, if they are alive, they usually play a very laid-back game and try to wait for the enemy to push them. So let's see what the Mjogu side are going to do right here.
The Mjogu going up against the Cosa Nostra. Maestro takes down Solozi, and he's the full out of Valiant that's coming in P3 taken down already. Salgado down.
Killing spree.
Yarin and Salgado, 2 players left to fend for them. Gon and Sleazy, final 2 players left on the side of Coastal Nostra Esport. Solos in is about to bring back Yarin. Salgado holding his own
Watery
against a 1
kill.
HP Gon. And Sleazy got his head torn open by Salgado. And there goes Coastal Nostra. Nemjogu now up against the
Shut
Paradox
down.
Gaming. Salgado
That was
confirmation. Solos in taken down by Windy. Yarin goes down. Paradox Gaming are
Killing
blowing through the
spree.
Nemjogu team. PDD left. And the danger zone has respawned out.
Triple
Paradox
kill.
Gaming 8 eliminations. The next players hoping to move into the zone, but this danger zone is doing God work here for the team who dropped it. Desire Esport will find out 2 players, and Union X are taking that late rotation. Weakest, definitely not the weakest when it comes to the shotting. He takes down Thor, the God of Thunder. 12 eliminations, them Jogo, 1 player left. Desire Esport. My bad. And Desire Esport have been sent back to the lobby. Nemjogu, 1 player left, and he is still in the circle, heading up. And Paradox Gaming from getting snubbed up by Nemjogu at the early part of the game. They are here open. Claim the booyah in the first game of the day. Can Amigo stop them? Or will Paradox Gaming blow through every single team that works in this lobby? X
I
players, they only have 3 players left with 6 eliminations. Paradox Gaming 9 eliminations, and Amigos 2. And the highest win rate here is Paradox Gaming. Will they end up with a victory or not?
Triple kill.
Finally, Reaper gets ripped open courtesy of a steady shot from Nikki, and now we're seeing a full-on 4v4 or 4v3 Amigos against Paradox Gaming. Paradox Gaming, the first team to activate the double-digit skill points here, and they are about to get the booyah. Mitsuke takes down Sneaky, Serif takes down Win, the confirmation of Sneaky, Snipe takes down Serif, but is it enough to put the on the Paradox Gaming? L2K and Snipe left, L2K takes down players from Amigos side with a grenade, coordinate from him, and 1 player neutral left on the side of Amigos Esport, and he's about to bring Serif back. Snipe is going for the confirmation on Q, and neutral is extremely low. All players confirmation already imminent, and Windy about to be brought back, bleeding to death, but neutral doesn't want that to happen. L2K about to take him out. Neutral is barely hanging on for his life. Snipe is looking for those angles. He misses crucial shot. He misses his second connection. Only 10 HP, and finally L2K. Oh yeah, for Paradox Gaming. 13-14 eliminations booyah and Paradox Gaming, the winners in the first map of the day and the grand finale of the SSA League. And your MVP, Paradox Gaming Snipe.
that was some amazing gameplay for them. I saw the fight between the fight I actually want to talk about is the fight between the Nemjogo squad and what team was it? Let me check. Hold on. I think it was the Nemjogo squad and the Zaya team. No, it's the Costa Nostra team. If you notice in the Costa Nostra versus Nemjogo fights, the Costa Nostra fight, they were actually very split up. The sniper was actually taking on the PDX team, while 3 players were actually going against the Nemjogo fights. If not, I think fight was actually in the favor of the Costa Nostra team. If the full team connected to it, I think they would have come on top in that battle, and I think we would have seen a different scenario. Where the Paradox Gaming were quick with it, and they took advantage of that battle, and they came out on top. Kudos to them coming in first with 26 points already in the game. Let's see how it goes. We're heading into the next game. We're about to show you guys the table of the first game. Do not go anywhere. Mhm.
So, sir, I think you're the stupid guy, personally, guy.
Bro, you're live. All right, these are the results for the first game of the
I
day.
know that.
These are the results for the first game of the day. We see Paradox coming here with first with 14. With 14 points. with 14 kills and they have 24 points. We see Namjogo coming in second. We're just gonna keep you guys updated throughout the map, so we are gonna know who is gonna activate the champion rush point system first.
All right, guys.
All right. Let's head into the next map of the day. Let's get into the next map. Woo! We're going. No time.
Oh my days, yeah, my man Ragnar, bro.
Bro,
So GGB, yeah, we're heading to the second game of the day, and the underwhelming from the Nigerian side. Don't really the next kind of but really poor Christian move from them, honestly. In going into their finals, so they took too long to decide to go into the finals. They don't beat up of their HP and they beat up of them. Adams getting also, and Adams getting a whooping MS 6 points for only the first game alone. That is actually, that is a lot for Friday game. But we're getting into the second game of the day, and we are at next era. The smallest map in the whole of Free Fire. It has the lowest string zone, and it has the probability of getting very high intense fights because of the terrain and how the map is built. And yeah, personally, I think we're going to see an early skirmish here at Mod side or maybe at Deep Way. Multiple places in which we get
right, you want to quit sport?
more.
You want to quit with e-sport? You die here.
I saw you say,
Yeah. See,
oh
that's the
yeah,
second
we're
game of the
seeing here.
day. See, that's the thing about
Okay,
esports. Esports gets you in your feelings, especially if you take it very seriously. When you don't do well, you really get into your feelings. People don't get it. When you put your all in a game and it doesn't really go the way you plan, it really gets you in your feelings. All right, we're about to head into the next game of the day. Oh my God, we're expecting some amazing action. We're seeing a vent team and a just fighting landing at one spot. Let's head into that battle. I don't want to miss
I
it.
think that is not the Fancy Man just writing. They're taking the outskirts of Farmtopia. I don't know the plan to actually, if you're moving or landing outside in Farmtopia, it is quite risky. And 25 HP and that's Rick. And he plays with his life, courtesy of the PSK shot from BT Habib. And he has been rumored one of the best snipers in the server. And he is still doing God's work for the Vents esports side. And if you take a look at the eastern side of the map, what's that? Yeah, it is the western side of the map. You go to Zipway, we're going to see the KN and Paradox Gaming going at each other's throats. And the Paradox Gaming already claimed 1 point from the Nice Esport, but it's a full recovery since it was not a full on engagement. And Jameta going up against Didi, and Meta showing him that he is a Meta rusher. And great P90 shots, disemboweling PDD there, and that was great shot coming in from Gen Meta. And they are boxing gym. We barely see them at boxing gym, but they are avoiding the Desire Esports at Turbine / Museum, and I think we all know why they are avoiding the Desire Esports. But Vent Esports 2 eliminations, they are your Q leaders, Amigos Esports Intellect Center. And we see here a twin bridge taken by the Solarflare Esports, and Solarflare Esports have taken down one of the players from Justra Esports, and he's one of the recovering players, courtesy of the parafoul shots connecting from Mark there. One elimination to the Solarflare Esports, 0 points from the first game, and they are claiming their first elimination of the and first point of the whole tournament. Yeah, and that is courtesy of Martech. Everyone in the map has made a full recovery, and I think everyone, my bad. Nemjogu might be losing another player to Noobs Esport, or the Noobs Esport might be losing out the fight to Nemjogu. Nemjogu are the stronger team in this battle here, and we see Timmy again taking shots at players again from the Just Right team. The Just Right team are yet to establish a foothold in this map and being taken down. Reaper crossed up and barrel shot. And Kenny takes down P. Diddy. Alvin spots him for support, and Salgado is trying to break into the building with the MP5, but we're seeing the spin big up here with the coordinates, no connection. Follows him, he brings out P. Diddy, and great A1 for coming in for me to put on brawl between the new support and the smoke side, and Alvin takes some players down. Kamani is played, and the security, Kenny takes out one player, that is the low win, 2 players down from the side of them. Fever comes in full recovery for the noob side, but Aaron is betrayed, confirmed by Salgado trying to make his way out of there after getting one revive on PvD. But will Salgado be able to make his way out from here? He teleports, and he is currently at the northern side of Decker Square. One elimination already, and Kenny already pacing at him, MP5 at hand. The RGL launcher was up It was an option to use any MP5 up against the M590. His teammates haven't come here for backup, but Albi takes the high ground. About to get one tap, but couldn't get schooled by Salgado. Solos in his brought back. Salgado is taken down. And the Noobs Esports are on a run, taking out the Nemjogu side. Strongly coming from the Nemjogu side, but great play coming in from the Noobs Esports players. They won the fight, even though the odds was against them based on mechanical. Product game going up against the Amigo Esports. They are doing bridge here. Nemjogu solo before that brings back the rest of the player. Serif taking down 30 of Vent Esports are beat. My bad, it was Vent Esports going up against the Amigos Esports side. And the Amigos Esports, they are in the last SSA tournament.
Yeah, they're also in a battle with PDX.
Oh, it was the struggling play. The insurance policy was put by the Vent Esports player. Private Esports players over them. I was seeing Esports going up against Nice Esports and Zeus taking down me, Ragnar taking out Zeus with an headshot, and I think there's only one player left on the Nice Esports side, and same as the Amigos Esports, there's only one player left, and I was in a full-on draw between this higher Esports and the Cosa Nostra Esports, and the danger bolt is dropped already, and Placey losing HP extremely, but the Cosa Nostra side are making a beeline back with the grab laps to avoid a full-on brawl on the mountain block. Side for Placey, he has been taken down by Prince. Oh, by B, my bad. I'm not sure he's coming in a full-on engagement. Please, he takes down not real, and it's a 3v3 currently. Mesh is straight. The 2v3 now. LT2 is taking down Scream off screen. Amigos, Muskeria, Seri. Sneaky takes down Timmy off screen. Also, we are seeing the PDX against the Vent Esports off screen, and we are still not getting on it. And finally, Abib brings back Timmy, and Desire Esports 5 eliminations already. Abib takes down Windy, Stinky takes down Abib off screen. Support taking down Dante, and I think this is the end for Night Esports. And Night Esports finally sent back to the lobby. Solar Flare Esports finally, they have claimed 8 points from this game alone, and they are on a roll, sending the first team back to the lobby in the name of Night Esports.
Why were you saying you finally sent back to the lobby? It sounded as if you wanted the 90s one to actually go back to the lobby.
Of course, the Night Esports, like, I don't know. It's just a bit of bias about this since I'm an SLF member. It's a bit of bias about it. 8 eliminations for them though, but Paradox Gaming are still your Q leaders. I was in Liam here taking down Gon. I think he was one of the struggling members of the Nostra team after losing the fight up against Desire Esports. And Desire Esports 5 eliminations already. And Serif going up to this one. Famesy is getting burned out, but he's being gone down by Serif out of the M249 shot. And it's going for insecurity. Martek takes down Miski. They are finding struggling players from literally every team and getting eliminations added to their total tally. But how would it go in a full-on brawl between actually a good team like Desire Esports, Gen Esports, Paradox Esports in a full-on 4v4 brawl? We are going to have to see that in the rest of the map. I would love to see how the O map is and how other teams are playing in the O map. See Neutral taking down on Serif. He's still going on against the X Esports. He's literally the only player from the Amigo side here, but the X Esports can still take him out and repackaging out Neutral already. And the Gen Esports going up against Nuke Esports, and 2 Nigerian powerhouses are about to clash. The Gen Esports 2 eliminations, Nuke Esports 4 eliminations, 30 of them enjoyed with side. And Meta is looking for quick stamps, but Eren takes that god position, and we see off screen Serif eliminating 4 with a melee, a sight. And I remember Serif was the only Amigos player there at one side for 4v1 with the Amigos player. Finally, Reaper's taking down Serif, but 4 was the trade.
I'm so sorry, but I really want to watch the fight between the Generation X and the MD. This is one battle that I have always wanted to see. It goes back to the old days.
The Gen Esports side, and Charles tagged up from behind by Eren. 2 players down completely. Oh, 3, my bad. And Meta was their insurance policy brought back by Liam High. And Meta, the only surviving player, 7 eliminations. The Noobs are on a roll, and now that makes it 8. And the Vent Esports chopping off. Recovery Vent Esports chopping off from the Solar Flare Esports. They lose Market, but support brings him back instantaneously. And PDX Gaming are still at Mortal Ruins. They are still your Q leader. But talk about the fight between the 2 Nigerian powerhouses. It was a full one-sided battering. from the noob side on the side of the Gen Esport. They battered them. Aaron doing God's work for that side, and the extra your value and dash taking out Juxi, and Juxi does a solo. 3 players left on the side of Just Try. Juxi brought back their insurance policy. 9 eliminations for the side of Paradox Gaming is, but they are still your key leaders as it stands. And Just Try have only claimed 2 eliminations, and they are not full on engagement with the Coast and Nostra side. 2 eliminations, 2 from AMG. They are yet to be sent back to the lobby, but they are not doing that well in the grand scale of his first game on the women performance. They went for the placement instead of the kills, and we saw how that played out. I will see in the circle, we only see Benz in the circle, Nemjogu in the circle. Solar Flare are making a beeline around Mod site, and they will be encountering, that will be a full-on battle against the X side. But they are using the southern side of the map to get into the next phase of the circle. We are yet to see how the next circle is going to be facing. But I personally feel the circle is going to be ending around the northern side of the map. That is the Farmtopia / center side of the map. That's what I feel where the circle is going to be facing. But let's see how the players are going to read it. And Amigos, they are almost on a full recovery with only 1 player that is got back.
I'm seeing a lot of matchup that I really want to see. This is why I'm really enjoying this game. You know, during the days here, I was not really seeing much of the matchup. I've seen the Berserk Gen versus the MB team. I've seen the Just Try versus Vent. Now I've seen the Amigos versus Vent, and now this is the Volcanuta versus Just Try. These were 2. So I think it was once at 9 headshots.
Lazy take down 1, but God is a trade. My oh my. Brilliant recovery from both sides, both Just Try and the Costa Nostra side. And Drixie off screen is taking out Liam, whereas his teammates are on a full on brawl here with the Costa Nostra side. A 4v3. CN up against Just Try, and they are dragging this fight out for so long. And now the zone is doing God's work on both sides, and we are seeing how much of the HP is taken out of them. And they don't seem to want to overcome it. As 2 takes down Sneaks the sniper of the team finally. And now they might be going on the aggressive pattern, but no, they don't see that. Okay, try Senzo, he tries to make it so this is causing on the trying to get it, but it doesn't. God makes his way out, and they see Martin and is trying to take on the 2 players left and just fly out of the situation. And make sure he takes down Nova already. Is he taking down? And Mark there doing God's work there for Solar Flare with M14, and these 2 eliminators off the Costa Nostra side, but the 2 of them are being brought back. 11 eliminations for the Solar Flare side, and they are your kill leaders as it stands. And they use the southern side to get into the Millionaires have already moved away from boxing game. As it stands, boxing game is currently free. 9 eliminations to lose, 9 to Paradox, and they are not falling shy of what the Solar Flare team are doing. And Yarin sneak shots in and not real, but he gets enough ground cover. But finally, the final tag as it plays on him, and we see Aaron shooting shots at the Gents. Like I taking out place also Miske taking down Gritty, not looking good for the Just Right team. The only team sent back into the lobby is the nice Esport side. We are at the 4th circle, and we have a full stack from virtually every team. Everyone is alive, everyone is taking buildings close to each other. It is pandemonium here at Next Era. No one is going for a full-on engagement. Everyone is taking buildings for themselves. No one wants to get eliminated that early. I wish you could see the aerial view of this whole map, so sir. The aerial view of this boxing team and Placeria side. Let's see the eye view. Let's see how every team is placed there, and we see how they are taking the buildings, and we see how every team is spaced out. And we're seeing your AMG going up against the Costa Nostra side and the Solar Flare. They see how what's going on there. Neutral taking down. Great recovery from the Costa Nostra side. The Solar Flare is coming for the 3rd party, or no, they are being patient. Finally, there's great recovery from them, and we're seeing everything here at boxing game. When everyone is trying to move, that is when the chaos is going to start. That is when we're going to see that pandemonium we have been waiting for. And we see here how everything is going Nemjogu going up against the Nuke Esport with a full-on 4v4 brawl between the Nemjogu and the Nuke Esport side. The Nemjogu are yet to push up into the building against the Noobs Esport side, but we're seeing great view here. And the Nemjogu, they are making their way back outside. And Reaper taking out Snipe, and it's a Unit X against the PDX battle going up off screen also. And Reaper takes down Snipe courtesy of M79.
Some team still in the lobby in the last zone. What the hell?
We are
This
at
is
the
what
final
TFC is
set.
all
10
about.
teams still alive. And the Gen Esport, they are brought back also, but we're seeing here. Great right here. Marta taking down Summer from range right there. I doubt there's going to be confirmation. Taking
Killing
out
spree.
already. The ex players, they are taking too long to get into the zone and they will get pressured by people like who are having a really great game there. Well,
Killing
wow,
spree.
wow. What? We barely see a very accidents in game. My God, that is it for the
Triple kill.
15 eliminations already from the Solar Flare team, 14
Celeb
from
are
the
finally
Desire team,
taking up.
and they are trying to move into the next phase of the circle. Everyone is trying to move, and just takes down Roro of
Quadra
screen
kill.
confirmation on Roro. Ragnar takes down L2K 17 for the Solar Flare team, and the Nemjogu taking on against the Nendy side, two taking down from the Nemjogu, and the Blue Wall UAV is preventing them from what they have already put their knees, and their ring will be brought back
Killing spree.
instantaneously. Full recovery for the Nemjogu side, and the Noob side have been swapped
Triple
out.
kill.
30 of the Nemjogu team, and we are at the final. So 22 players still
Killing
alive.
spree.
Absolute pandemonium here at next year. Goal you already picking up, so there's a great recovery from them. Everyone is shooting at everyone. I would love to see the area of view in this one. We'll see the CN side going up against the Nemjogu side, and we see the Nero already spawned in. It's a full-on 4v4, and the Solar Flare. I have the bird's eye view on the bridge here. They have the God spot in this match based on where the final zone is going to streak into, and support
Killing
takes down
spree.
Supreme. The confirmation is actually carried out by Sneaky already, and we'll see it's not the Nemjogu side are taking the top floor. The Coastal Shark taking the lowest floor, and Meta is comfortably sitting on the highest, the roof of the building in which they are on. And PDX, they're under the bridge, just right under this Desire team, and none of them have the desire to push at each other. And we're here at the final zone. 21 players. That Bean takes down Virus. And Mark Tech takes down our big quality of the skill. Team 11, but Bean is the one who confirms the queue. And Team, the final player left on the side of Vance Esport. And Vance Esport, Desire Nitro finally lands that final nail on the coffin. The Solar Flare Esports team, they have to move down, and they use the monster truck. Great rotation from them, but the Nero spawned in courtesy of the Nemjogu side, and now they are gonna be on the shooting block, and they don't know 3 teams occupy that building they're pushing into, and it to be absolute pandemonium there. Desire with the best spot and great rotation from the Coastal side. They lose 2 players already. Night protection on the left, supporting out. Lizzy and the Nemjogu side, they're just sitting comfortably watching that MP. Desire Esport also have the desire to move to where the Coastal shall move into. The Solar Flare Esport are making light work of the sides there. Nemjogu taken out by the zone. Magtech confirms with the Nero. 23 elimination. Solar Flare. Windy taken out by B, no confirmation yet. Windy about to be confirmed, and his duo sneaking with me. And it is going to be a full-on 4v3 between the Solar Flare side and the Desire Esport side. After the battle going up against Sneaky about to get taken out. Finally, they are taking out. The Desire will be going up against the Solar Flare Esports side. 23 eliminations are had already. Sneaky finally taking down. Ragnar Valiant Dash comes in. Zeus takes down weakest. He's definitely not the weakest in the pack. Confirmation of weakest. Nitro and being cooking in those names on the Solar Flare players. He doesn't tag anyone of Solar Flare support as best I do on them. 24
eliminations. What the
Martin,
hell?
they are still leader. My days, 19 elimination for already. Zeus takes down Nitro. One more player left on the side of Desire Esport, and the Solar Flare Esport are going at him, being finally taken down. Yeah,
Oh
Solar
my
Flare
days.
when they switch elimination, and that is the way to make a mark. That is the way to start off with your game. They didn't have a great first game, but this second one, they did God's work here. Mark Tech Solar Flare is your MVP.
Oh my God.
38 points in total.
We have Solar Fair coming in first with 26 eliminations. I think they got 0 kills in the first game, and I think they were maybe first blood or maybe the second team to be sent back to the lobby. I think they decided that they need to pick up their pace, and they made up for both the first and the second game because most teams haven't even gotten double-digit kills. But they came in with 26 eliminations. Crazy, crazy gameplay from them. We see Desire coming in second with 19 eliminations. Baby, please can you take over from here while I calculate the results? Let's see how it goes.
Well, so how
Maybe.
the Solar Flare Esport played this game, they had 0 points from the first game. But the comeback play was great. 38 points in the second one. We see Desire Esport 28 points. Paradox Gaming 21. Nemjogo 11. 12 from Ghost Nation, 7 from Bizargen. Bizargen are yet to make a recovery play. And Events Esport 9 eliminations. I think most of their points was gotten from oh my bad. They actually made it into the final circle. We saw how crazy that final circle was. It was what we have always wanted to see, that kind of final circle in SSA, and we finally got to see it today, where it was that crowded. Solar Flare kept on getting into fights, and they kept on mulling down teams by teams over and over. Noobsy Sport against Gen, that was a fight we wanted to see. The Paradox Gaming, they went up against multiple teams, but no full-on engagement. But beautiful engagement is spotted today. But I don't know what to say, but it is just absolutely. It was an overwhelming game, and we saw lots of surprising things, especially in the world of esports in SSA, where we don't actually see that many teams getting in the final zone, but teams are actually working their way into the final zone. And well, that is the entertainment we're here for, and we got it.
All right, guys, we're about to head in. I want to show them the results of how the teams are going so far through the game. So this is what we have. We have Paradox Gaming actually, and the total key leaderboard. I think Paradox Gaming is still coming in first with 47 total points. Remember, this is a champion point rush system. So the first team that gets to 80 points and gets a booyah will have a chance to win the game. We see Paradox Gaming coming first. We see Solar Fair boosting all the way from 11th position down to the second position. This is crazy. From the second position to the second position, just in the second day of the day, coming in with 39 points in total. We see the Desire coming in third with 36 points, and Costonato coming in fourth with 30 points. The Jogo squad coming in fifth, also with 30 points. The Amigos team second down behind. I'm just going to call out the top 6 teams, which are the Amigos, the 16 coming in sixth with 22 points. We're about to head into the next game. Do not go anywhere. This is just amazing. I won't even lie. All right, guys, we're about to head into the next game. That was amazing, bro. I couldn't even understand it. 26 points. You know what it means, yeah? Zero momentum, yeah? Oh, they're talking about esports, yeah? One of the things, you need to always keep your momentum up, which is why when teams play, you always be like, bro, no matter how badly you do the first game, make sure you do not badly not feel the vibe of the game. You know what it takes for you to go from 0 points in the first game, then 26 kills in the next game, coming in second. It's very crazy. It's amazing. I don't know why you guys have to rewind this stream. I don't know. I'm gonna try and like close the video. No. But I'm just gonna talk about the game. It's crazy gameplay. We're about to head into the third game. Please, I want to remind you guys, please, I need you guys to drop a like button. Until you guys are not dropping the like button, please drop a like button. We are heading into the third game for the day. Amazing action. Let's see where the teams are landing. That was crazy. 10 teams still alive in the last zone. That was crazy. In the next Terra map, let's see how teams go here. Sorry guys, I want to actually apologize. I think the logos are actually of the teams are meant to be shown. I don't know what's happening, technical issues. But you know, the logos of the teams are actually meant to be shown. But you know, yeah.
Alright, we are at Alpine, and we are the third game of the day. We saw 38 eliminations claimed already by the Solar Flare Esports early into the game, and that 38 eliminations, they need 42 more.
Hey, baby, he's okay. Hey, baby, Glazing is okay. Baby.
What?
The Glazing is okay. We know your team did well. Calm down. Cheers.
I wasn't. Bro, I was even checking the table. How many points are the Paradox got?
Yeah, I think they have 42. Wait, hold on, let me check again. Yeah, they currently have. I think they should be the top. Yeah, say top one. They have 47 points. Okay. Actually.
Alright, so they only need 37 to unlock.
The booyah. Don't forget the booyah. The booyah is very necessary.
It's 3 to unlock. Okay, they need 3 to unlock the Champions Rush, and they need a booyah after they unlock the Champions Rush. What team is on the second position?
I think that's Solar Fair Esports. Coming in with 39 points.
Alright. The Paradox Gaming team, they are currently advantage, and we've seen only 2 players get eliminated in this whole game, and we see the Noobsy Sport claiming 1, the Amigos Sport also claiming 1. So Gado brought back, I think that's one of the skirmish going on the northern side of the map, and that should be at Garrison. Between the Noobs Esports and the Nemjogu side, who always land at Garrison. I was saying the Advanced Esports, it's quite a slow start to this game. There's basically not much many teams are dropping each other. Let's take a look at the map so we see how many teams are close to each other. Well, we're seeing 90 Esports going up against the Generation ZODIAC here at Forest Threat.
I don't think 90 Sports will be very aggressive in that game because the last two games it's not been very good for them. Last game they got a first goal. That is something you do not want to witness in the final. The first goal in the final is
Both sides have been bad all day, so I can't really say either of them will be aggressive. I would say the danger goes already dropped by the 90 Esports on the Generation side, but yes, they're still not pushing. I think it's just trying to top that people. Yeah, and they take down Sky for us. I'm not sure that Dangerous one was dropped. I think the Dangerous one
team is actually pushing in.
And we are still there at the northern side of the map. Amigos against them, Togo against that is going on at Garrison. That is going on at Garrison. Jogu came into the fight first, and the Nuke Sport are the ones recovering now. And Revox taking shots at Yarin. And Amigos launched in a while ago, and finally they take down Salgado. And the Amigos Esport, they are coming in to clean everything up. Might this be the reverse game the AMG side I've been looking for? And we've seen the Nice Esport has taken down the Just Try team who came in for the third party. The Nice Esport are actually working on them right now. And Solozin is trying to make his way out of here. And there's a miscue in the narrow by one of the players from Amigos side. And finally, Alvin has been taken down, caught in half, courtesy of Yarin. And Liam I takes down Alvin. I think it's for the fight here is already concluded, and we're seeing off-screen Gen going up against the Nice Esports side, and we see coordinates coming in from Liam that took down two players from the side of Nice Esports. And we're going to see the PDX is going to be going up against the Vents Esports side.
This is the battle I didn't want to miss. PDX versus Vents. Yes, I am here for this. This is the one battle I did not want to miss. Two very experienced teams. All players are all experienced with at least 2 years experience in esports. At least. The first player goes down. Supreme is the first player. Winnie goes down in return. Crazy. Santini and Habib going for the revive. I think they will not be able to get a revive. I think will they get a confirmation on Habib is pushing in. Two players from PDX quickly go down. Habib.
That was a miscue fire button from Habib. He takes off their skill with the A124, but there was no continuation there. And finally, snap pocketed, courtesy of Virox, and the Vents Esports have snuffed out the Paradox Gaming, and it reduces their chance of activating the Champions Rush in the third game of the day. Paradox Esports, bye-bye. And Amigos, Solar Flare, Nem Jogu, Vent Esports, Desire Esports, this is the chance to go above them. This is your chance to unlock the Champions Rush faster than they can, and this is the only chance you get, and that is all thanks to the Vent Esports side. And the Generation team are making their comeback run in this one, courtesy of taking also the Night Esports donating 4 Qs to them and helping their cause. Nuke Esports went on a full recovery after taking out by the name Jogu team, and PDD is left alone to fend for himself, and now the Costa Nostra are haunting him right now. He gets into the vehicle and he gets it. And finally he gets taken down because of the M1.
Bro, you see, yeah, when it comes to IQ, I know what to do in the finals. I think the Vents are really fucking up. They knew that the Paradox Gaming are the one team that stands in their way to activate the champion rush system. And I think they came after the Paradox Gaming purposely and they took them out. It was very amazing. We saw the sniper 1v1 snipe versus Virox, and Virox also came on top of that. We saw the battle between Windy and Habib. Habib came on top of that. It was just amazing gameplay and true focus of talent and experience right here. Nitro! Great cyber shots coming in from Nitro, and the both makers dropped that one of the 3 teams here, either X, either Gen, or either Desire Esports. I don't know which one. I would love to get the aerial view in this fight. The aerial view is going to be much more better in this fight and not a single player view. Those are the aerial view. What's the area of view? We're seeing the X players charging up against the Desire team, and FMZ is taken down, and Bean takes down Summer also. General takes down North. Formation on Summer, party of Meta takes down FMZ also, and the next players are going to be the biggest losers, and the store is currently
taken by the Gen players. The Desire players, they don't lose anyone yet. Liam is going up against Thor. He just got in on the revive already, but he's still going on against Thor in that battle there at Fusion. And these players are fusing together, but some are losing, are breaking in the process of fusing. Meta, Liam, Charles, they are going up against Thor, the God of Thunder, and he might not be able to do much against these three strong players here. I think he's spotted by Charles. Thor gets in, Mark 7 at hand, and Charles is just pummeling the throw them belly. And the Desire esports are coming in from the third party, and grenades coming up from Dean, and great flash is coming in. Liam loses the third bit of stage. Bonfire dropped already. Roro is going in for that cover from high ground, and he has the best IV on them. Esports Nitro, no shot taking yet, and the Nero comes in. Meta about to lose his life, loses the third bit of HP, and Roro coming in with the gun snipers, but no connection yet. First connection, Liam takes down not few, and Desire Esports in a matter of seconds. They get snuffed at courtesy of the Desire Esports, and that is GG's to them. Desire Esports, there is no desire in activating the championship after 2 very decent days. Paradox Gaming went to the lobby, and they are following, and the Gen are coming back here. Might this be the game? They need to reverse everything. Fusion, multiple teams fused together, they collided, and only Gen came out from there at last. You know, that's barely made it out, but they're almost on the field coming up.
Amigos are
and
coming
the Gen
to
Esports, they have
party.
another challengers, and this time it is Amigos Esports. These are the toughest enemies or the opponents you can fight here. And we see the Valiant Dashes to escape those grenades, and the Glue Melters coming in the 1-3 split from the side of Amigos Esports, and Roro I get
what?
good view on them. And what is Don't start doing, bro?
Bro, it's not me. It's on auto fight, man. It's not even me. It's on auto fight. I'm not even the one switching it. It's on auto fight.
And we still looks in here. He got taken down courtesy of Roro, and now we can pull on engagement. A1 for come to master team cancel the offspring. I'm seeing the Gen Esports against the AMG side. He was holding up to the grenade comes in, but it's not enough. And we see the Nero comes in from below, but I'm not putting on engagement. You don't know the and neutralizes me and their confirmation tells us goes on their headshot from mistake. Let a final player Rolo is trying to make it out. He uses the jump pad. Is it enough to secure that lifeline? But launches straight into the Union Express in which they queued. And AMG has completely mauled the side of Gen.
Bro, when it comes to teamwork and coordination, I'm telling you that AMG are spot on. Did you notice the narrow? The moment they threw the narrow, they knew that they.
And the Esports are another. Bro, Fusion is the most crowded place in this map here. I don't know what's going on, but Fusion is really crowded. And Roro gets that full revive on his teammates. They have eliminations, 11 eliminations already. And look at the latest challengers here. And CN side are going up against the Solar Flare side. They take down one player, but still no confirmation. CN take down 2 players from the side of Solar Flare Esports. Confirmation on MacTech, 3 players left on the side of Solar Flare. But we are seeing here again, noobs against Amigos. Would Amigos live up to this test? Or no, they are not living up to the test. Instead, they are just taking their way out. They don't want anything to do. They don't want anything to do with that fight after killing one player. That is insanely that they actually have the brain in his head. Roro finally makes his way out of the. It is double snipers because of the vehicle unit. X take down 1 player. But the rest of Gen members are back here. Roro takes down some. Oh my god, how are you back at 19? Wow.
So I think that was a wise thing from the AMG side, because I think they had enough of that kill. I think the AMG said, I think their game pattern is just to take it slow and save. Reaper is in a very bad situation. He has 0 points to make the revive. This is a very, very bad situation. Let's pick another team. Let's
mind you, Union X and your F fresh runner up. They have been fast ever since fire cluster. I've not seen any like Union X have been terrible at the game since FFCC, and there is no single play in which they have been the ones to actually dominate all through today's content. And we say the first game was basically them taking off stragglers, but let's see how the rest of the games will play out. On the full-on recovery coming in from Solar Flare, Union X has to make a recovery, and everyone in the match is complete except the Union X team. And now we're seeing a noob against the KM side fight. The KM side have the bridge themselves, but the noob Esports are going to be the challengers here since they need to get into the cells, and that is that bridge. But just right behind them, we had the Bizarre Gen knowing what's going on here, but waiting for that full on third party and a miscue innate from uh miscue innate from the player on the NB side. I was off screen. Martek taken down. Or squeeze taken down by Martek. I don't know how to do that.
Ah,
And Next finally got eliminated already. And the NB don't want to have anything to do with that battle also. And the CN side full recovery from them. But we're seeing the CN still going up against the Solar Flare. And now the Versus Sport are shooting up against them. Solar Flare are not in the best positions of their life. After that game, if they don't play this one well, I think the Paradox Gaming are going to have to come. They will come back strong and overtake them and tap it. But they have 3 eliminations already, 2 more players left, and Support bleeding out and about to lose his life also. And Mark Tech is the final player left on the side of the Solar Flare, and he's definitely not marked up by anyone. How did Gen get reduced to only 1 player?
Quateri kill.
What the? When did
remember that?
happen?
Remember, I think Ro didn't get actually the full revive. And when he got revived,
He got the full revive. He got the full revive. He did get the full revive, and they were up. They were about to go up against the 90 Sports, but the 90 Sports got elimination. So who more the Gen got down? It was Eren firing shots at Ami and confirmation at Ami, and Liam is the final player left on the side of them. I think Amigos Esports they have to thank for that again, and they are farming the Gen Esports side. And Liam they are treating him like he stole something. And yes, Luxin just looked at him, took ACAT shots at him, and sent him back to the lobby. 14 eliminations, only 3 placement points, and that is not the comeback game that the Gen Esports were hoping for. Osa Nostra, give you Solar Flare a very bad game and a bad start. They finally get sent back to the lobby before them, and they only have 7 eliminations with 4 placement points already at hand. But we're seeing now Seri taking those narrow shots straight in our try. Try, they have been locked down. The narrow is yet to be destroyed, and it has been destroyed. Amigos are seeing their way to the next phase of the circle. Kenny takes down Slifer. Kenny takes down Zeus 40 of the AC. 82 players down on the side of Night Esports. Confirmation on Slifer. 2 eliminations to Dante takes down Kenny. Night Esports have been mauled and sent back to the lobby. Noobs Esports 8 eliminations. This is the comeback gameplay they have been hoping for, and they are getting it here. Solar Flare also joins 3 eliminations with 6 placement points, and that is 9 points in total, and that takes their tally to almost 50 points in the total leaderboard. But we see Paradox Gaming not falling short, but even though they didn't get enough eliminations, Paradox Gaming are on 48 points as it stands. But we're seeing here the best Esports going up against the Just Try team. A big marked up with the Nero. Just Try, they barricaded themselves. There is no room for the best Esports to go in. It's a full-on 4v4 engagement. Whoever uses the Valiant that first, and the both of them uses it together. Hero comes in, defense Esports uses 3 players. Tyros find a player left, and it is a 1v1. And Timmy doing lots of the defense side. MAT from the street. And Timmy.
How did that happen? What happened?
To steal it off. Brilliant play coming in from the bench side, especially Timmy doing God's work for the best Esports side. They got 3 players down, but Timmy just more down 2 players on the side of Try Esports for Amigos with the score there. They both make a place, a full-on 4v4. Amigos going up against the Noob Esports. 10 eliminations
Amigos are pressing hard.
If they win this game, the AMG get their comeback play, and they will move up in the leaderboard. And we see the pressure is on Noobs. Eren down, Alvin down, 2 players left. But goes down, then he goes down. Full on wall. Amigos Esports, they send the Noobs back in a full-on 4v4 both maker and that mechanical skill advantage. They mauled them, they pummeled them, and they just ended their run. GG's Amigos, and that was great reverse play from Noobs also. But in the grand set of things, Vance Esports profited so much from that 5 third party and that great play from Timmy. Brilliant work from them. This is the grand finals we all wanted to see, and we are getting it.
Bro, that was a clean wipeout from the Amigos team. I don't know what it was, but I don't know what if it was the momentum, but immediately the Amigos team saw it was a 4v4. They hesitated, they wasted no time, and they went on a full-on push against the NP team. It was so crazy. They dropped the boat meter. It was all eye for them. I don't know what happened between the JT team versus the Vent team, because I thought the JT team was actually a 4v2. think it was actually a third party from the Amigos team that helped the Brent team some way, somehow. They came on top, the JT team, but they were wiped out instantly also. It was amazing gameplay. That is just the third team. Let's head into the results and see how teams are doing. Hold on. All right. I'm going to oh, this is crazy, baby. I think you're going to want to check the screen. Hold on. I think I'm going to share the screen with you. You're going to want to see this. You want to see this right here. Hold on.
All right.
Let me just paste. All right. All right. This is how the table. Wait, hold on. Let me remove my face real quick so you guys can see everything. This is how the table is looking, baby. Let me share the screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about on this phone. Remind me to change it back, bro. Are you seeing the table right now, baby?
Okay. Yeah, I can see the table, and we're seeing my God, Amigos Esport, my days. GG Amigos, that is the comeback play they've wanted. From nowhere, they just came in and overtook every single team. Though they're not strong on the eliminations, but we saw those placement points going from game 1, 2, and 3. 49 points. Solar Flare 48, Paradox Gaming 48. Paradox and Solar are going back for ban based on queues, based on eliminations, based on Booyah. 1 apiece for the both of them. And Amigos Esport are not falling shy. Costa Nostra close, Venti Sport close, Desire Sport close, Nemjogu close. But from Nemjogu downwards, they are not. It is not looking good for them. Especially the Bizarre Gen, they are not in where we all imagine them to be. Only 27 points in total and 17 eliminations. They need to work on those placements, Bizarre Gen, because they have 17 already from queues and only 10 from placements. That is just a lot. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. The top 3. Both of them have Booyahs to their names. Who is going to get the fourth Booyah? We know we are going to end this game in game 6 or 7 as it stands. And who is going to be our crown champion in in SSA League, led by AZ Susa. Come on, guys, let's go. I'm actually pumped for this. I'm pumped for this.
This is actually very This is actually very crazy. If you watch here, I want you guys to take note of the number 5 and number 7. You see these two teams in Jogo and the Benton. These are two teams that push more count out here. I think the Fugaku map is going to increase the map. The teams is actually inside, almost inside. Amigos is actually leading with just 1 point, but really aside between Solar Fair and Paradox, 48, 49, and 48 points. So I think they have about 3 points. I think they have like 31 points to get to the champion rush. We're about to head into the next game, baby. Hold on, let me see
the problem is not getting the champion rush. The problem is getting the Booyah after getting to champions. I wish this game was up. I wish it was up to game 10 personally. I don't know why I just wish it was up to game 10, but damn, it is it is what I'm here. This is the kind of games I want to be casting, honestly. It is absolute pandemonium. Everybody keeps going fight after fight from beginning of the map. We actually have a slow first 3 minutes and all, but after those 3 minutes, my God, it is just different. But we are here at Purgatory, and now for Purgatory, you can call it L also. The biggest map in the game, but the flight path is linear. They centered at the middle. But the goal became the first elimination in Purgatory of the Paradox game. Alright, game not looking good for them. L2K gets taken down 2 players. They lose to Sneaky on top of Steelodge. Paradox! You are playing with fire. You are close on unlocking this card, but you are doing what is not just to your benefit. Come on, Paradox Gaming. What are you doing? Solar Flare Esports, they are just landing also, and they are taking quarry. Another team, Amigos, I don't know where they are. I don't focus on the top 3 teams currently. They are the closest. Don't count Vents out. Don't count them Jogo out. Those ones are very good also. And Roro I taking down BT Virus. I think they are Lumba Mill. I think we should just go to Lumba Mill now. And yes, Vents Esports up against. They landed campsite, and the Venti Sport are making their way into Lumbami. And Paradox Snipe brings back Sneaky and L2K simultaneously, and that's a full call for Paradox Gaming side, and that is good for them in the grand scale of things. Or is it Bean taking that Serif currency of headshot with the M60, and Timmy bringing back Virus to record from them? AMG Serif confirmation, courtesy of Bean, and you are not meant to get up against Desire Esports this early game. Personally, I wouldn't say that's a good thing for it. But we're seeing here, Night Sport going up against the Notice Sport, and Swimming is not the best thing to do. And Central currently taken by the next players, and it's hot windy land, and it is not looking good for Windy. The Astro gets to break his chance from our zone, take it down. Windy gets him. My God, he popped through his pocket. The powerful gun. Roro brings back Meta. L2K takes down Crack with the double revolver, but L2K already. Wow, and L2K taking down courtesy of Liam's kills already. And the Paradox Gaming are not. It's not looking good for them. And Windy is making his way down. He knocked one, couldn't get the confirmation, but he's just trying for survivability in this round. Maestro doesn't spot him. He tries to go for a second headshot, but not enough for Maestro. Besides, that's too risky. He's trying to just move it slow. And Ami takes down Revox. Revo 7 already with the SKS, and confirmation is imminent.
I think I want to watch the PM versus the MB battle, because I think it's wrapped for Windy. Oh, the Desire team versus the Amigos team. The Amigo team are interesting.
Like I said, going up against the Desire team is not the best. And Amigos now have to go a full cover. I think the only team that is actually faring well in this game, of course, they didn't get an odd one. On my bad, Nemjoku is already taking them up. Ragnar finally brings back Martek. I think the three teams closest to the champions are getting popped off by players from multiple teams. They know they are the threat and they are going after them. So doesn't take down support. Yarin takes down Zeus. Confirmation on support already. Zeus about to be confirmed, but Ragnar brings back support. And away from them, Yarin takes down Ragnar. Only one player left on the side of Solar Flare Esport, and that would be Martek. But we're here looking for going up against the Night Esport. Can he take him down? Aaron low.
Bro, what happened? What
Dante takes down another player, and I think it's going to be a full-on 2v2 between the KN Esport and the NB side. They are evenly matched, and based on contest, KN Esport and Mint Esport are on the same level. Slifer and Alvin, they have the same plan, the vending machine, and Slifer gets to the machine first. P90 at hand up against Alvin. Alvin doesn't get there fast, but he brings his player back first, and now Dante is going up against Alvin. I think the Mint Esport are only left. They have two players back as a but Alvin.
Give me 30 seconds. I need to really shit on that Kenny gameplay right there, because that was very, very dumb from Kenny. You see what Kenny did? Kenny had the throw gun.
I saw what Kenny did, but
that was very dumb, man. I think it was due to the fact that he had the numbers advantage, so he felt like he could do anything at that moment. But when you're in a situation like that, you need to play your best. You don't play with your phone. You need to go take at it and kill the person and go on to the next person. This is a freaking final for crying out loud. You don't play with
Kenny decided to play that alone, and what is my base? Start looking good for Solar Flare. It's like on Play right now. But we see Union X going up against them global side. They lose players. This might be the first 4v4. Union X will actually win.
Generation Berserk is actually killing PDX. Woo! PDX are going on a very bad run.
This grand finals is really place. I like how everyone is going for those that are the closest to unlocking the Champions Rush. I try to make them actually fall low in the old table. And we're seeing Solar Flare, we left one player. Amigos, they finally recovered after a long game from them. PDX, they are yet to recover also. Solar Flare, it's looking impossible for them, and they actually get eliminated quite fast. But we saw Central already vacated by the X side. But then the problem is going to be Gen X, and Ventus will actually rotate into Central. But we see Gen X with 5 eliminations already, and I think they're already working. And like I said, people moving into Central, and we're seeing Gen of man and super. Gen also moving into Central.
I like the momentum and pressure from Generation Berserk. This is what you need.
They know, like, everyone knows what they want. This is the rotations we see on screen. But they are really different. It's a whole ball game in the finals. The finals is different from the normal qualifiers. Each everyone tries to do something, tries to do enough. That is what was happening yesterday. 5 eliminations each 10, and Desire Esports. Nemjogo also not falling short. 4-4, X, and finally we have the next for Nemjogo, the S make a full top with terrible driving here from TV. And there's no recovery yet from the Nemjogo side. And the Night Esport, they finally have foothold. Sniper getting double snipers, and I think they spot bin. They don't spot bin from that logram. But Nemjogo finally brings Yarin. PDX full recovery, and the only team left in this lobby to make a full recovery is the Solar Flare team. With only one player
been sent back to the lobby. That's crazy. No team.
Yeah, no team has been sent back 6 minutes into the game. I was seeing how crowded. He's open him up.
Yeah, I know where the place is.
No, just open the map. How crowded the southern side of the map is? That is Central. We see how Central and Goldport. We see how many teams already made their way into the final circle. And now it's absolute pandemonium here. Vents Esport going up against the And I think Martech, if he makes his way to Lumbami, you can actually get the full recovery for his team. I will see Virox taken down, and a big 18.
It's a
You saw
3v3
the mountain
situation.
taking them. Made a big mistake there that cost him almost all his HP. But we see the danger zone finally dropped by the Red Esports side, and the Amigos going up against their brothers in the Mdogu side. And they take down two back in the Mdogu side. AM have already made that full recovery. A screen taken out by Meta. Telling me he's in Meta Russia. I used that already. But the recovery from Timmy, B finally brings back Virus as insurance policy. Anything goes wrong. But the 10 esports players are being boxed. 23 players left. And no chance to get to any machine. But finally, Meta takes down Timmy. Confirmation on Timmy is imminent. Confirmation from Crack. And Abi brings back Timmy already. And the Gen Esports are the biggest winners. But the Vent Esports are not shying away from this entry. So that will finally bring back one player. And then takes down Supreme with the FPL launcher. 7 eliminations already from Disaster. And now making 8 eliminations from Disaster.
Bro, can you hear me? Yeah, baby, hold on. We see the AMG coming in to crash the path. I think one thing that the Ven did wrongly there is they sent Habib to really go for the lead back. I think they would have all gone for the lead back or made a push back. But once Habib gets Virus back, they would have made a push. But they split up their team now. It was a pretty situation. So they were all out before ground, but they had to send one player to the top to get Virus back because they did not want to. Just try the first team to be sent back to the lobby. We see AMG here coming in to crash the party. But AMG, I think they want to play a very, very safe game. Do they spot Supreme right here? Supreme can actually take out the full. Oh, he's not able to take out the full AMG squad.
He only took down one. He only took down one. Yeah, that's a really big blow for the Amigos. But out on the zip line. Sneaky, nothing shot at the Jet side, making their way back into Central. That is quite unfortunate for them. And great play coming in from PDX side. And finally, there's a full-on recovery from the Solar Flare team. But I really hope you can open the map to see how the rest of the players are. I'll see where the Amigos are going back to get a recovery or not. The Amigos side, are they getting that?
No, they are going back. Look at them.
Well, Golf Course is currently taken over by Vent Esports and the Union X teams. The first require the Amigos to go full recovery. And the X Esports who are also spaced out. I was seeing here the AMG side. They finally take down player, but 2 players on the Vent side. Yeah, Gates keeping the vending machine, but Virox still there also. Virox and Timmy there. Supreme making his way out, but I'm not sure Virox and Timmy can make their way out. Amigos Esports, they finally bring their final player. But would there be a trade? Would Timmy pull up a surprise on them or not? And Virox also great cover spot, and we see the zone still here. And the zone is rotating towards Golf Course. Everyone who is not here on this side of the map is not looking good for them. We are the 4th circle, and we still have 37 players alive with 11 teams. Everyone is greeting their team. Everyone is planting on that sleep of their day and survive. And only for them here is it euphoria. They make full recovery with 9 eliminations. They don't spot Virox here, though. You see off screen, CN gets in zeroed by the Nufi spot side, and Revo is doing God's work for them. Snipe steals off the elimination. They spot select Cosa Nostra. They are out. Of the Nufi spot, and Union X follows suit. Meta taking down Mark Ted, and we see Sneaky taking down some 91 Kenny off screen also. Open the map, Sosa, and let's see where the fight is going on. We can't be taking Amigos who are actually meeting here. Come on, Sosa. Show us the fight that's going on in every part of the map.
All right, baby. Sosa, what did I miss?
Open the map, finally, and we're finally seeing the PDX up against the Nufi spot. And the Nufi spot dash there. Oh, Alvin. Redbox taking down Alvin extremely low, finally taking down full recovery from the PDX side. Snuffing out the Nufi spot. Got Aaron. Finally bring it back to the remaining 2 players on the side there, and full recovery from the spot side. But the zone is too small to actually make that for your recovery to actually make that much impact. But 9 eliminations from the Bizarre Gen side, and they are not getting stopped. And the Desire Esport finally making their mark. And Mark Tech taken out by the players zone again. 2 players down in the sky. 2 free eliminations for the Paradox Gaming side.
This is what I was talking about. You need to take out the Paradox Gaming at the starting of the game. If you let them roam free, they are going to cause havoc throughout the whole map. They are coming in. They have a very bad start to this game, but somehow they are now the key leaders with 14 eliminations. When skill and experience takes motion, nothing can stop them. You see the Desire team over here in a fight with the Generation Berserk. Generation Berserk, they have the zone against them. Liam is playing a very sad game. He gets taken out.
Meta makes
Solar
his way out of there. Solar
Triple
Flare,
kill.
onto your Paradox Gaming, they have donated more kills to Paradox Gaming as it stands again. And Aram is about to donate more to them again. And Noob also follows suit. And the Paradox Gaming might get eliminated courtesy of the zone. Because of
I
how
think this is a
greedy they
very,
have been, yes, the Paradox Gaming, they might get snuffed
yeah,
out
you know
courtesy
what?
of the
Killing
zone. And yes, they
spree.
got snuffed out courtesy of the zone. But there's still a chance for survivability here. They still have
Triple
two insurance
kill.
policies here.
I don't think Snipe will be able to make it. The zone is eating on
Killing
him
So
heavily.
Sniper
spree.
made it, he be able to make this zone because he was brought back on revive and he didn't have that much zone damage packed on him. And the launch pad was already dropped by L2K for Snipe already. And as you can see, he will be making it to the next zone, but he might just be launching to the range of he didn't get spotted. Lucky for him. And Mitsuke, he was flashing out his helmet. That is what we have been wanting to see from him. But he has been surprising us and giving only yellow stones. But like people are making quite a recovery here already. And with great
Crazy
shots coming
pressure
in from the
there.
desired team. And so can we get aerial view here in this fight? I think the aerial view will be much more better. So we can see much more fights, like a full-on aerial view. So you can see everything that is happening here. We see the Nemjogu taking that sniper battle. AMG still on the bridge. And Paradox Sneaky is coming in here for survivability. But here on the left-hand side of our screen here, we can see 3 top teams. And none of them are in the final zone. I think there's only Night Esports are still here and they are in a very good position. Slifer taking down Windy and Brilliant shot, but stolen by Liam I. And he
They
claimed
need to
another
stop.
elimination, taking the point.
I think they need
What
to
do you
stop
say?
the PDX team for getting into the top 3 position. Someone needs to take out Sneaky fast because if they let Sneaky room to, I think Sneaky is gonna find a way to sneak himself into the top 3. And if he can just pick up the kills, he
Yes.
might be able to get 20 elimination. That guy is very, very dangerous. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was in Sneaky here, avoiding the detection of every single one in this map. And the zone still in his favor. And Bizarre
Multi
Jan
kill.
finally sent back to the lobby. It is a packed final zone, but it is not like an aggressive final zone. Everyone wants that player. It's an open space, so
Triple
everyone is
kill.
literally trying to find what's going to make their place advantage. And we see them Jobu getting taken out there. Desire on turn eliminations. Amigos 13, Paradox Gaming on 17. KM is only one not on double digits. And Neutral takes down a mute, but there is strong recovery coming in from the Night Esports side. And we just have to watch how it's going to play out to whose advantage is going to play out because of why the next zone is going to be shrinking into. But the 90s party have been pressured by every team on this map. They're losing HP, Sniper goes down, Cruz goes down, Sniper coming in from
Killing
Nitro.
spree.
Brilliant shot from him, the beam is straight. He takes down on me also, but doesn't know his energy. But he wipes them out. Brilliant gameplay coming in from Desire Nitro. He had the desire to wipe them out. Despite the fact he was losing
Nice.
HP, he lost HP, Nicky taken out, but he was already in the top 3. 15 eliminations against 13 eliminations. AMD against Desire. 4v4. Big chunks of Neutro's head. But there's full recovery. The Neuro spawns in, but there is a glue wall UAV skip up. The ones are already destroyed already by Nitro. A full on 4v4. Amigo up against the Desire Esports. Amigo get their second booyah of the Desire Esports. Get their first booyah of the day. Bean takes down the body of the grocer again. Bean is doing God's work for them here. He is stopping everyone's skull off, funneling through their eye socket. And the walls in front of Niski has finally been taken down. He reps another solid walls. He is in trouble here with only 4 walls.
I think the Amigos team tried to do what they did against the NB team, but the Desire team showed them that this is a different level right here. You're operating on a different ball game.
Notfield takes down Neutral already. And Weakest almost taking down losing, and Amigos players are getting chopped off one by one. Being final player left on the side of Desire Esports. The desire to win is there, but not a skill to win. Boo 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 boo! Yeah, Amigos Esports. GG to them. And Neutral MVP 11 eliminations.
Were you able to spot the clutch from the Luxin? Bro, that was amazing clutch. A 1v2 situation in the middle of 2 players. He had 2 players down and he was able to clutch it alone. Amigos coming in first. with 19 elimination. I think they're the only team in the top three that no, we have Paradox over here. They did very, very well actually. 17 elimination. We see the Desire team. I told you to watch out for the Desire team over here coming in. Well, actually, I said the NJ team. I didn't say Desire. But they're also a very, very good side. Baby, please can you do the honors? Let me do this.
All right, so we've seen very brilliant play. Everyone took it slowly, and Amigos Esports, they are only. I think Amigos Esports have unlocked Champions Rush.
I don't think so.
I
Oh, wait,
think
wait, wait.
the AMG Esports were on 49
Ho-
points.
Hold on, hold on. I think they
Oh,
might just have. Hold on, let me check this out.
I think the Amigos Esports have unlocked the Champions Rush.
Crazy, crazy,
My
crazy.
days, they might have unlocked
Oh my
Champions Rush.
days! Wait, hold on, hold on. Let me see the screen. Wait, wait, wait. I think they just
They
did.
have unlocked Champions Rush. You shouldn't have
Mwah.
let Amigos booyah that game.
Bro, this is crazy, crazy. Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me, let
yes,
me.
like the Amigos Esports have unlocked Champions Rush. Champions Rush,
I'm
Amigos
about
Esports. If
to.
they get the booyah, the Amigos team will. Wow.
Bro, let me share the screen with you. They have actually unlocked. They have unlocked the champions. It's crazy, crazy, right? Let's see. Let me change it so you can see it real quick. Can you see? Crazy from the
Yes, we're
Amigos side.
finally getting the table. AMG have unlocked Champions Rush, and the Paradox Gaming are only 7 points away. Desire Esports, my God, the distance between 1 and 3 is like heaven and earth. There is a lot of ground to cover, and the SLF has also been left behind. Everyone has been left behind. This is a one Amigos 3WC, guys. What the? It is brilliant from them. How they did our good first game, second game, but third and fourth, 40 for like, bro, insanity and absolute great mentality coming in from the Amigos team, and they have unlocked Champions Rush. If they get the booyah, yeah, it is game. That is it. If it is game, if they get the booyah, yeah, Amigos Esports, yeesh.
So Amigos can end
Oh my
the game in this next map. In the next map, which is the Kalahari map. If they play very smartly, lots of teams are actually going to come after the Amigos team. Yeah, because once any team gets to the champion rush, you become a target for every single team. So it's going to be a very, very bad day. But if they can play it smartly and safely. But the thing about once team activate the champion rush system, they usually get scared to go into most fights. This is what I told you about the Amigos team. Once they know it's a 4v4, they will always push, and they always 90% of the time they always come out on top. It's crazy from them. Good gameplay from the Amigo team. We're about to head into the next game. Where is the Night Esports team? I don't think that. Oh, they are actually in the room. Who is not in the room? I think there's the SLF. Baby, where is your team, man?
It's
What's
just
going on?
I'm asking. They're trying to fix the issues.
Bro, we
I
have no
think they
time
cleared
to
us.
wait. All right. Okay, Neil, they're back. They're
They're
back. They're
coming up.
back. They're here already. Let me switch the screen back to you so you can see it's amazing. That was some amazing action there, bro. Non-stop action from all sides. Crazy, 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 crazy. I don't even have a chance to catch up and even talk about the game. It's just crazy all around. Migos team unlocking the champion rush point system. If anyone here who doesn't know what the champion rush system, if you get to 80 points and you are able to get up, you have won the game. You beat these. The Amigos are the only team to have unlocked the champion rush system. This is just the 5th game of the day, and they do have a chance to end the game right here and right now in this map. We have to head into the Kalahari map. Do not go anywhere.
I think you should keep talking for now, guys. I need to get in there, guy.
Yeah. I'm good. You're good, my bro. Let's go. Please don't forget, I am begging you people. Drop a like and subscribe. Drop a like. Click the like button. We have about 60 people on the live. Please. I need you to just tap a like button. If you don't want to subscribe, bro, just drop a like. Please. Click the like button right there. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support and everything. If you want to see more of this and everything, drop the like and subscribe. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. We're heading to the 5th game of the day. Let's see where the teams are landing. I want to spot the teams that are closest to the champion pointer system. So we have the Amigos, we have the Paradox, and we have the Desire team with Solar Care. all teams are actually very, very close to the champion system. Let's see where they're landing. I don't think any team landed together. Crazy. What? Maybe can you see the Amigos team? They're now playing a split up game, whereas they are not committing their full squad to their landing spots. That's what we call about IQ, man. You don't need to commit your full squad in case you land with a team. I don't think anyone is in a battle yet.
I was seeing shrines being abandoned by the generation of Isaac side. They don't want that full-on brawl between themselves and Nemjogu. But I keep on wondering this thing. Why is it that only Nemjogu and Paradox Gaming are consistent in SSC final? We watched Violence Cup. It was only Amigos and Nemjogu that unlocked it, and PDX that unlocked Champions Rush. And here again, consistent Amigos and Paradox Gaming again. And Paradox unlocked Champions Rush, but and Amigos actually, I know Amigos won't win it here. I'm too sure that Amigos will get wiped either in the 8th spot or the 9th spot. I'm just too sure of that. Amigos have that habit of always selling their team. Oh, I think the name job going up against the generation Berserk here. The Nero.
See, baby, yeah. For me, yeah, I think it's not just all about teamwork and all that. I think sometimes, yeah, it just matters when it comes to like your belief in yourself and your teammates. If you notice the PDX team here, most times when you get knocked out, they usually get wiped out a lot. But sometimes you see them play a split up gameplay. One player is not scared to rush a full squad. See the thing about the PDX team right here. I think the Nemjogo team, this is a
generation only have one player left, and that is Roro I. And Roro I against Yarin. Whoever wins the 1v1 wins the whole game. Yarin up against Roro I. Roro is extremely low, but he has a sniper at hand already. And then Noobs spots are coming into the front part here. They are probably supposed to count them. And Nemjogo are the biggest winners here. The Nero spawned in. 90 spots are here. Noobs spots are here. So the pandemonium. Nemjogo follow the generation time out. And yes, it's for them. So great dangers of coming from the side of 90 spots. But you need to
oh my gosh, team
like the main Russia. You are not the main Russia records.
We have the Desire team.
Desire esports. They want part of the fun and foundation. This is the foundation of where this is absolute foundation. Foundation, 6 teams in total. I was seeing 2 teams already taken out. The Knights for about to get knocked out. The Noobs Esports about to follow suit. 2 players make their way out from here. And Desire Esports, Knights Esports, they don't want part of this. Flying for makes it out. They break. Brilliant. Steph against taking down Desire Esports.
This is what look like. This is what I want to see.
That is what we want to see. This is a finals we all want to see. Brilliant from them. The third party after third party after third party. I was in Solar Flare, great position coming in from Solar Flare sniper. But you see, they're going up against Union X, which is like the weakest team in this whole lobby as it stands. I think Union X should be on their last position. Them and just try for this really worst team in this lobby. Yeah, currently. But
bro, chill,
based
man.
on the table, I think I'm not 18. It's based on stats. We can see Union X on 12th position with 26 points, and we're seeing Just Try on 26 points on 11th position. They are terrible at the game. It's just that simple. They need to go back to drawing board and think, have we done wrong? So we think Just Try going up against Paradox Gaming is for when he's a trade. Sneaky is there. He's dynamic though. He's there to revive him. We're seeing great FGL shot, destroys the Neros. Eva Clutch comes in. Sneaky is about to be picked up. We'll just try to end the dreams of PDX here of unlocking the Champions Rush. Or would they get out for recovery? Sneaky has focused all his attention on getting to the vending machine. Yeah, finally, we saw the great M79 coming in from Just Try team. That was a bit of a waste, using the M79 to finish kill. But the PDX are on the back foot here already. But you know, X already lose one player to the side of Solar Flare. Nova taking the high ground, but he is getting tagged up by LTK. Great work.
We see the Vents team actually pushing in.
Also, Vents Esports getting the command post. 2 players left on the side of Paradox Gaming, running straight into the clutches of Vents Esports. LTK doesn't want a part of this. Nice Esports and watching everything go on here. Command post. LTK about to get knocked out. This might end. And Bessie for take down Sneaky. Snipe is the recovery policy. Gets back into
They gave Snipe revive.
and there's no one here at top. And Sneaky got the revive on Snappy as the insurance policy, and instantaneously before it got snubbed out by the Vent player. Knight Esports are on the Overwatch there at command post, and we saw the Vent Esports coming in. Paradox Gaming snubbed out already there, and Vent Esports going up against the Just Strike. Nova. He pummeled a beep score, and Timmy finally takes him down, and the revive on Nova is instantaneous. And Try Esports has also been sent out. They have also been sent packing from command post on the Night Esport. We're seeing it's still the first string zone though.
We're seeing one player from GT.
Of all the top four teams, the only team with good eliminations or with an elimination is Solar Flare. Paradox Gaming yet to get one. Amigos yet to get one. They are playing it safe. The rest want to unlock the championship, and the one that's unlocked the championship does not want to go aggressive. Despite losing one player, we're yet to see Desire also. Yeah, I forgot about them. 3 eliminations already. They are not backing down. Despite the fact they almost got wiped out. Oh my bad. They got into Foundation and third party there brilliantly. Was in the Costa Nostra side, right behind the Solar Flare team. Amigos Esports, only 3 players left on their side. Might get dropped out into the lobby here. Nitsuke, the only player here, taken down. One player left on Amigos side, and this might be the end for them. Game 5, and it will be extended to Game 6. Events Esports, and yes, Events Esports do it. Amigos, bye, and it is going to be extended to Game 6. Amigos have been sent back to the lobby. This is great for PDS, and PDS will be on their dancing to death. Amigos lose the chance to win it. I told Amigos always unlock it, but they never win it.
Yeah. They did have a chance. They did have a chance. Bro, baby, this is what I said. See. Yeah. Baby, this is what I said. It's a change of mentality. Once you know you've unlocked the thing here, it's just into moving ahead, and they stop being aggressive and they stop being aggressive. They always want to play safe, but they're forgetting that the fact that it was the aggressive gameplay that helped them throughout, and it was the aggressive gameplay that got them to the champion point system. Things happen a lot in the FFWS series and lots of times in different tournaments. One team gets to the champion system, literally draw their game back, and it reduces the momentum of the players and everybody. So it's really hard to get to Booyah. But let's see what happens.
Well, that's true, but we've seen Paradox Gaming down to only one single player. And the deed was done by
Desire. The top 3 teams are actually down to only one player.
Easy. The team has brought back his compatriot, and that is Supreme. The anti-sport about the recovery there's been slow on the recovery. 2 players already brought back, and Bean is coming in hot. And
the top three teams that have the best advantage, Amigos, PDX, and Desire, they are not in a very good position. Amigos team have them wiped out, even though they have unlocked it. We're saying the PDX team we just want to. We're saying the Desire, they have 7 eliminations, but they're still down to only 1 player, and they can be wiped out at any moment. Because I think,
just like you said, Desire can get wiped out at any moment, and Vance Esports have brought back the second player as we speak, and they lose one courtesy of Bean. One tapping Timmy. M7 in wants to get that confirmation. Timmy is finally confirmed. Bean here is doing God's work for
Supreme, and Bean will determine how this game goes for the Desire team.
Yes, and Bean is listening to me. What the? And Supreme absolutely slept off there. Supreme slept off, and Bean is finally back.
Oh!
I got this for my day suicide now, but it was done by Bean. My day, he took himself out and he let out. Brilliant everything, and Desire is wrong. They had the desire to keep on going with the competition, and Bean did God's work. Oscar with the nading skill. GG's Bean, and that was brilliant from Bean from the Just Try from the Desire team. Paradox Gaming win the finally get that final point, and is about to get that elimination. No one is on him currently, and Paradox Gaming, their trip back into the lobby is late for the start. Esports also not having a great run here. Everyone is suffering here at Kalahari. It is a desert, and yes, quite dry. Fights are not as entertaining as other matches, but we're not seeing as many teams still alive here at Kalahari. But we're still seeing so many tactical plays from everyone here, and we're seeing here subs scored by. And finally, Zaya will be going up against Josh Wright Esports. They just came back on recovery. The grenades coming in, the Zaya weakness making its way back into command post to get the top of his team. See and also brought here from them. PDX, 2 players back. Desire Esports, do they have enough grit to take down the Just Right team? The Desire Esports already had 59 eliminations. They have successfully unlocked the Champions Rush as it stands. They had 69.4 and now they are 10 plus Qs. That's 69 and they only need the placement points. If they get more placement points and get into top 3, the Desire Esports will successfully unlock the Champions Rush. Paradox Gaming, full recovery from them. On elimination, needed only needed 7 points to unlock the Champions Rush, and currently they have 4. They need 3 more to unlock the Champions Rush. And being just holding on for Desire Esports and the Solar Flare team. 2 years to spot on the map. Now they are spotted. They are going up against the Coast and Nostra team. And 2 players taken down from the CN side, but no confirmation on the players taken down from CN side. And 3 down from the CN side. Only 1 player left standing on the CN side. 3 put to their knees. And Coast and Nostra have been sent back to the Solar Flare team. 10 eliminations already. And the Paradox Gaming, last 2 players, they are not doing well at all. Though they already have 6 points, they need 1 more to unlock the Champions Rush. Finally, they have. Okay, they need 1 more to unlock the Champions Rush.
I think what they're trying to do here, they know they just need few points.
No,
so
the Paradox Gaming have successfully unlocked the Champions Rush. They are currently on 80 points as it stands. And the Desire Esports also have unlocked the Champions Rush as it stands. So that is 2 teams already unlocking the Champions Rush. And the Solar Flare team currently on 60 points. They need 20 more to unlock the Champions Rush.
Bro, are you sure the Desire team has a long
Esports, the Noobs Esports they are a long way from unlocking it also. They are not close. The Noobs Esports are currently on 9 spots with 38 points. Though they are gritting their teeth and staying alive just to climb that board, I guess.
Bro, I don't think the Desire team, if the Desire team can get into the top 3 position, maybe they can unlock the Champions point, but I don't think they have unlocked.
Desire needed 7 points to unlock the Champions Rush. And currently, based on placements, they already have 6, and they have 1.
No, Desire have like 59 points, so I think it's like, wait, they need like...
They have 73 as... Oh, not Desire. Desire, they'll get into the finals in Zion. I was talking about Paradox though, my bad. Desire, I think they're going to unlock it.
I think what PDX needs to do right now is just to get into the top 3 position, and there are GGs for them. And all they need to know is get a booyah next game. You don't really need this.
Even if they don't, they already made it to the finals. They already made it like with the chance. They already. Huh?
To be honest, if I was a PDX team here, I would have just gone early and try and hold for third parties on teams and just get my team and just get my kills. And if I did that and they got
snuffed out, so that is beyond their power. They did that and they got snuffed out. And with the way it is looking, I think the SLF might actually come in to actually win this game because of how the fight is going on here at the side of the map. And they are going up against the remaining 2 players that are inside of Paradox Gaming. They take 1 down, only 1 is left. And they will secure 2 extra eliminations. Sneaky is the final player left on the side of Paradox Gaming Esports. And finally, courtesy of Bean, as we send back to the lobby game, they have successfully unlocked the Champions Rush. And as it stands, Desire Game have 21 points to their name and make that 22 points to their name, and they have successfully unlocked Champions Rush also. Left for this, if the Solar Flare team gets Booyah about 18 eliminations, they will also unlock the CR condition. But it is not looking likely because it is going to be a 4-on-4v4 between the Desire team and them. But they take down Sniper and in already on 10. After taking down Nitro got 98. And Dante takes down Not Real. The Desire players already. Dante up against Bean. 1v1, being about to get taken now, he loses the type of HP, but Dante also loses HP. 100 points to his name, but they have already made that full recovery. Desire Esports, and they are getting shut down from this time. Mark check. 13 eliminations in the Solar Flex already. Ragnar takes down Baker of the skills. And how many players already left? There are only 4 players left up against, or 3 players. And that's 2 from the Desire team and 1 from the Night Esports team. And the Solar Flex format here. Not real means the job. And the coordinates coming in for taking out no one. Ragnar got it. Half of the score chopped out by Not Real. Ragnar finally takes out Not Real. So I'm losing a bit of push. Desire weakest. Brings back some of his players also, but he might still get shot out from the sky. Martek going up against Dante. Dante spots him. Martek is going to win one. On the 1v1, and finally takes down Dante and being the final player left here. Grappled on top of Ragnar and Solar Flare Esports. 18 eliminations. They have unlocked champions rush condition only. And we have 5 teams now that have unlocked champions rush condition.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this from Solarfair. I really did not expect this because Solarfair have played 5 games in total. They've had 2 bad games and 3 very great games. You know, I think the thing about Solarfair is they just need to learn balance. That is what they just need to learn at this point. They just need to balance out their gameplay. Whereas you don't play too badly, and you know, whereas one game you play very well, the next game you play badly. You just need to learn balance and get it just right in between, and they're gonna do very, very well. This is a crazy gameplay. We have 5 teams unlocking. Wait, hold on, I need to confirm before I just say. I need to play the result. Maybe just help me and do
it's 4 teams. It's 4 teams. 4 teams. I mean, yeah, it's 4 teams that have unlocked the champions rush. And we see here Solar Flare coming. They needed 30 points. They got 30 points total. Desire also needed 21 points. They got 25. 90 Sport 20 points, but I think it's a bit late. But it's not still late if either of those 4 teams have unlocked on Booyah this next game. I doubt, which I doubt, because of all the teams that have unlocked, all of them have the chance of getting that Booyah, except they are stopped and they get dropped by multiple teams. Notice Spot 8 and everything, the numbers are scanty. 8, 7, 7, 8, 7. Everyone did so underwhelming. Bizarre Gen 0 points from, oh my days. Bizarre Gen are not doing very well. And as we can see, 4 teams have unlocked the champions rush.
Hold on,
and Desire
hold on.
No Booyah.
All right. You can see the table now. You can go on.
Okay, and we've seen here Desire Esports 84 eliminations, surpassed everyone with no Booyah. Amigos 81 points, 2 Booyahs. Underwhelming performance last game. The Solar Flare needed 30, they got 30. Paradox Gaming, they needed 7 and they got 8. And great from these top 4 teams, and they are proving their standing in the whole of SSA. 4 teams unlock championships, except the remaining 8 under them can stop the 4 of them from getting that Booyah. We will be ending it at game 6, and like I said, it is highly unlikely. But like let's see how the game 6 is going to go.
All right, we just need 4 teams. 4 teams. I think it's going to be very hard to keep 4 teams from, you know, Booyah, looking at Booyah, getting a Booyah in the next game, because the next map is going to be a very, very hard and trickish one, which is going to be the Solara map. It's going to be very hard to hold teams back in the Solara map. I think teams like the Paradox Gaming, you know, I think they're going to switch up on their gameplay and, you know, they're going to play a more slow-paced game. I think the Amigos gameplay needs to play a mid-level game. The slow-paced game is not really fit up for them. They need to play a mid-level game, whereas they are going to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. The Desire, they're really not known for their Booyahs, but they do know how to get enough kills to put them up in the map. It's a crazy game. We're about to head into the next game. Please do not go anywhere. Oh my days, baby, that was an amazing game. I did not believe that 3 teams would be able to get to the champion rush in one game. I did not believe that, especially on the Solarfair aspect. I didn't believe that Solarfair were able to get into the champion rush. The thing is, since the thing here, you know that it's due to the revive that they got on Beam. That's why they got into the champion rush system. It's due to just that revive where they got on Bean. If the Desire team did not actually revive Bean, then Solarfair would be 1 point short of the champion rush system. But it's an amazing gameplay from them.
It's true. But it's let me just call that was like a game of luck though, since Bean actually got and he donated 1 more kill and they unlocked championship, which actually makes it much more entertaining for us casting and for those that are also watching it. So 4 teams unlocking the champions rush. big for these four teams. It's just left for them to get that.
Okay, my network is bad. I thought my network went to be bad. All right. You see the vent on the vent team is going to the Amigos team. Don't tell me
Bro,
Amigos team.
you're showing me the table. What are you doing, guy?
Oh, sorry. I told you to remind me. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Can you see it now? Change it. All right. We're seeing the vent team over here going against the Amigos team. Neutral from the Amigos side goes down.
First blood.
This is a very bad situation. The Amigos team do not
Then
want
don't
to
want
see.
amigos to queer. They don't want to end here, and the only team in this lobby ballsy enough to go for the top team. I did not see the map. I did not see how everyone was landing today, unfortunately. But the AMG side, I really hope they can find it. I saw looking like it comes in. Mirror and but he got mirrored already, and he tends to don't carry mine back with every shot. But 2 HP left on him, and the best esports are really going at it against the AMG side. Brilliant turnaround of the AMG side, and Fabi finally taking down Mitsuke and Serif, final 2 players left. They take the lower floor, and Amigos, they have a full squad. Neutral already got back Fabi, and Serif and Mitsuke are final 2 players. They barricaded themselves while going to the lower part of Aquarium. Him taking down, a big taking down, my day. Supreme trying to run away now. After 2 taking down, 3 taking down, and
An amazing shot from AMG.
Amigos, and there goes then insurance policy brought back by Virus. He was early enough to do that. Then you barely survived. You challenged these Tigers and they got punished for it. Then he was eliminations. My days.
That was an amazing push back from the Amigos team. I thought the Amigos team were actually going to get wiped out there, but it was a 2-4 situation and they set up the trap perfectly. Bro, did you see the gameplay? I think Mitsuki went to the left, while Serif went to the right. It was an amazing trap from an experienced team. Oh my god, that gave me so much joy because watching the experience and the in-game brilliance just coming to play. It takes 1 second to set that trap. One player goes to the left, one player goes to the right. You allow the team to push down in the center. And both teams are taking them out together. Amazing teamwork there. And let's see what other teams are doing.
I don't know, but my bet is on Amigos actually getting the final win in the grand scale of things. I don't know why I feel Amigos is actually in this one. But here the Noob Esports are going up against the entire team, and the Noob Esports, they are also a body team. Who's going up against and everyone is fine. Like, brother, from that range, he still takes down God Aaron courtesy of the 8. But seeing Aaron again taking down is put to his knees courtesy of Nitro, but the Noobs Sport full on recovery from them.
You see the NJ team actually coming in contact with the Amigos team again. Just 2 players though from the Amigos team.
And Timmy takes out Neutral. That is the revenge play coming in from the Genesis Sport. They want revenge, and it is at the 2 players that initially died. And Timmy takes down 2 players from the Amigos side with a double revolver, and that is brilliant play from Timmy from the Genesis Sport side. That I don't know, that is brilliant with the double revolver fighting against the M590 shotgun. And that was great play from Timmy. And the Amigos side, they revived 2 players, that is Fabi and Neutral. But Serif and Losing have to make their way out. And Mjoku side fought them, but it's not enough to take them down. And Bean finally brings back Not True from the Desire Esports side. And so far, can we get a view of the map, please?
Alright. Sorry, hold on. I think SLF are in a fight with Generation Berserk, and we're seeing a.
They are then up against the Solar Flex team, and that is a fight I will want to see. Will the Gen stop the Solar Flex? And PN is also there also. And Gen side lose 1 player already, but the Solar Flex is coming in for the 3rd party, and Meta brings back the player they lost. And it's a full-on engagement between the PN and I'm seeing numbers. I wish you could see the letters instead of numbers though in this map. Now, know which teams are fighting without seeing the name. But we're seeing the Just Try team going up against the Desire Esports, and the Desire Esports are beginning to fight back to back. They're trying to avoid battles, but it's not avoiding them. Just Try. Senzo takes out and he gets himself out with a flash. That is crazy how he takes it. He just have a flash freeze. Nobody's going back for the revive, and we're seeing Timmy taking down Slifer Knights up against the Knights Esports. Now going up against Event Esports, and Timmy taking down one player, and Meta taking down Gold off screen. Meta taking down two. Corey Vance coming from Try, and Supreme taking out Dante off screen. Virus takes down Zeus. Not looking good for the Knights Esports here. Alvin takes down Ragnar off screen. Mantek eliminates Alvin courtesy of it's not looking good for what and Juice takes down MD. It is an MD this ND gen. So sir, can we go to the northern side of the map and ride that stuff here? Nice Esports finally taken down, and CN survive, barely gritting their teeth. But the fight that is over, so we're back here at Bob and Nova trying to take in shot, but Nitro, oh my bad. Bean gets that infinity connection and takes down the player. Right, just try.
Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to
And Sleazy finally brings back every player on his team. Martech takes down Drixie solos. I guess he doesn't solo anymore after getting chopped down by Martech. Tariq bringing back the rest, or Thashrik bringing back the rest of his players. And Just Try have made a full recovery. Every single team in this map have a full stack. And only Nice Esports have been sent back to the lobby, and we are in the second zone. And Amigo is now going up against the Noobs Esports, and Revo has been taken down courtesy of neutralizing Revox from the side of Noobs Esports. Noobs Esports still have 3 players left, and there is no going back on Revox players from the side of Noobs Esports. And finally being brought back, it's quite a slow game now. I wish so, sir.
Yeah, I'm on it. Sorry, I was just
but now we're taking a look at the map, and we're seeing where everyone is placed, where everyone is currently. We're seeing them Joku coming in from the southern side, same as Union X. Everyone is trying to make their way into the final zone. And Solar Flare already have their spot here at Waterfall. Gen has to take out Juicy and Star moving. Costa Nostra, full recovery from them also. They're coming straight from moving into the next zone. And Virox and the rest of Vent, very, very low rotation from them, coming from Bloomtown, straight from the southern side of the zone. Coming, and great recovery from Vent Esports. Not real off screen, taking out a player from X, and that is finally spotted by Liam.
I actually want to watch the Union X in the battle. I've actually haven't seen them in a battle throughout, so I really want to watch what happens here. I think this is
not like you have not
seen them in a battle.
You have seen them in a battle, but they have not all their battle.
Bro, don't say that, guys. Don't say that. They've gotten some kills, They're trying their best.
Yeah, they don't have skills as a stand. And Nitro takes down Jacuzzi. I don't know why you would want to stand like that.
Bro, what happened to their 2 main players, Thor and Famesy? What happened?
I think they got tired of the planets and left. That's my own speculation. How? This Zaya Esports! Vent Esports have dashed their own. Desire Esports back to the lobby. No booyah for them, and there it goes. And now Nemjogo taking shots at Amigo. Amigos have no idea when Nemjogo, and now they have no idea what that. 1 out of 4 of the top contenders about to get taken out. Amigos probably taken down by solos in via headshot. No confirmation.
Why the Amigos team leaving the battle?
Amigos strong. Amigos just standing strong right now. But there's still no more pressure coming from the Nemjogo side, and the Solar Flare are a bit silent there. The Paradox Gaming know where they are. The Paradox Gaming also a bit silent. Noobs also a bit silent. Neutral just decided to come into their middle. Not the best of moves from Neutral also. And Just Try finally again a full recovery from them.
I was about to say Amigos are actually in a very
taking down Neutral. Was in a really terrible position, and finally taken down by the Paradox Gaming player. And confirmation already on the Amigo player. Virox taking out Sense the courtesy of the Car 98, and the Just Right team are struggling in this map.
Quateri kill.
What do you say?
And support claims one more elimination team.
Triple kill.
All right. We still have 9 teams in the lobby in this small map. We are up to the second to the last zone, and we still have 9 teams. I think this is going to be a repetition of the next Terra map right here. I think teams are going to go crazy with. I think the Champion Rush Points teams playing it very, very safe. We have SLF over here with their knock kills. We have the Amigo team. See the PDX still on 1 kill. Unlike the PDX, they are still on 2. They now have 2 kills. Now the SLF team are going after, and Vent has been wiped out. We see the SLF team going after the PDX team over here. I think they need to just get into the zone. Let's see how the zone is moving. The Amigos, SLF, and the PDX team have found their way into the zone already. Now we are seeing the Generation Berserk going against the. They are about to wipe out the Amigos team. Amigos is down to 1 player and 1 player alone. Is this going to be it for the Amigos team? This is a very bad. Yes, it's it for the Amigos team. Generation Berserk sends the Amigos team back, and this is 2 teams now which have unlocked. What's the name? 2 teams which have unlocked the Champion Rush Point system, but they
didn't play well and they got punished for it. Desire Esports, Amigos Esports. No, that's only Solar Flare and Paradox Gaming. And Paradox Gaming is holding on Solar Flare, and they defeated them in that zone when it's going to move. But we don't know where it's going to move, either going to the northern side or the southern side. If it goes to the northern side, 100% see the advantage of Solar Flare, and you see the binoculars coming out there. Also, how many players are there? They know it's a full stack there on the northern side of where LTK is stationed right now. But let's see if the Paradox Game will be able to stop them. And we have Nipsey Spot also behind the Paradox Game. So there's a full on engagement between them. It's going to be quite disastrous for the PDX side. We've seen Nestro taking down Solo Zone and Coach Nostra. That's why the takedown have been sent back to the lobby, and Gen Esports going up against the Paradox Esports. Gen Esports, will they dash their hopes of winning? If they take down the Paradox side, it will be led to the Solar Flare, but no, the Solar Flare, 1 player taken out already from them. They see them team stand up against and they take down L2J. Outside of between them, players on the PDX side.
This is what we want to see from the PDX team.
About to defend back to the lobby. 1 more player left on the side of PDX, and that is Windy blown out. Gen Esports have sent PDX to the lobby. The only team on Championship that can booyah is the Solar Flare team. They have to go up against them, Jogu, Air, Noobs, and Gen Esports, who are on a rampage. They are going to start here right now. Solar Flare going up against X. They lose Zeus, they lose Martech. Ragnar trying to do hard work for them. No on HP. Take 1 down, 2 left on the side of them. 3 down, 1 more player left on the side of being an X. Solar Flare out. Generation Noobs, them Jogu. They extend this to game 7. 15 eliminations, then Movies for 1. They're taking shots at the Movies for them. Jogu only on 7 eliminations now. Gen Esports, they are doing everything right here. The combat play was spot on. They take down SS. They took down Paradox Gaming. They took shots at Desire. And we see Union X doing God's work for everyone, taking down Solar Flare, making a proper 4v4. Union X finally winning their first outright 4v4, and it was against a team that unlocked the championship. Desire Esports, no chance, taking out Ali. Amigos also, great reverse play of them, but not enough. Nem Jobu finally their reverse play. Their time to catch up, their time to unlock the championship if they get the booyah with their double digits. But the Gen Esports, they are quite far. So how far can they go? They are still lots of eliminations yet to farm for them. Let's see if they can get closer. They delayed so many teams from losing the championship. They still did God's work there. They still have Paradox Gaming in full-fledged possible. But this for the generation Berserk for 17 eliminations already. The danger zone is doing God's work, but not against people inside the building. They are taking shots at the notice for player. We've not taken down. How been taken down? This is not in a problem. Because the concept is that they know, yeah, so they so full on from them. Meta, Crack, Roro, Liam, they are doing God's work. They're doing them. Roro taking down people to long range, and they need one grenade, and Alvin again taking down. Rev of bombing, and there's a full-on push. Meta is going in for the CQC.
See, yeah. The
Miro
generation,
in, Luke Eastport out, 19
wait,
eliminations, Generation
generation
Bizarre,
present just
7
needs to
eliminations for them, Jogo,
unlock the
going up
champion point
against Luke
system.
Eastport. The Loops Esports 7, the Loops, oh, Nemjogo Esports 7 elimination, a 4v4. Which of them is going to be able to get close to unlocking or will be able to unlock it? Grenades coming in, grenades coming in, get lots of tag up. And Liam I takes down Salgado, Solodin, and the remaining two left. Dante taking down guns of Crack, Solodin up against
See,
Roro
yeah.
I. 1v1, the main against the main, and it's a 4v1
Right.
right now. Oh my god, it's a 2v1. Crack taking down courtesy of Solodin. Roro extremely low. What can he do? One more player as a result of Mendogu and Generation Esports. Boom, 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 boom. 23 eliminations on GB.
Bro, I just want to say this, yeah. You see, Roro as a player, yeah. There's one thing about this boy. If he focuses on a game, he makes sure he's gonna win the game. I think Generation Berserk actually found a way to get into the champion points. I'm going to calculate the results quickly and see how it goes. Bro, 23 eliminations with a booyah. I think they just have it. I think they needed about 30 something points. Let's see how it goes. Maybe can you do the honors? Wait, hold on, let me go here.
Yes, all right, checking. The Bizarre Gen had 42 points. And currently, what
Bro,
I'm seeing here that they have now is
they were
30.
actually in 10th position. That's the crazy part of this whole thing. They can actually, with one map,
And now they
they
have
can boost
77
themselves.
points and only 3 away from unlocking the Champions Rush. And that is the Bizarre Gen team. And we're seeing here for them, Jogo also. They were very close, but it's not still enough. They are on 67 points here, and they don't still unlock that Champions Rush. Quite unfortunate for the Jogo team. But in the grand scale of things, it's quite a win for those on the bottom. No new team has unlocked the Champions Rush.
Oh
That
my
is
god.
just how intense
Baby,
this
hold
is.
on.
And that is absolute dominance for them. Yes,
I'm gonna switch the screen real quick so that people can see how the table is looking right now. Ah,
we are
bro,
currently first on the table.
oh, 90. If you're not going without the champion of point system, Solar Fair are currently leading the table with 93 points. Desire coming in second, and Amigos coming in third. The Desire the ZGN, all they needed were 3 points to unlock the champion rush point system. Amazing gameplay from them. They were going on a straight massacre right there. The Vent team and the Nemjogo team, these two teams have a chance. This is the seventh map of the day. Crazy, crazy. I did not expect this final. I thought maybe a team was going to end it in the sixth map. This is amazing, and this is just crazy. The Berserk then actually boosted itself from 10th position to 5th. That this is just to tell you that anything can happen at this stage and time. Any team can actually go away with a booyah. Remember, we still have 2 more maps. And baby, what map do you think we're gonna go? I think in the comment section what map you guys want to see. I think the most voted map is gonna be the one I'm gonna host next. It doesn't have to be Bermuda, right? Baby.
I think
Yeah.
you have to make it random. You have to
Yeah. Please
randomize
drop.
map.
You guys should drop in the comment section
Check.
what map you guys want to see. What map do you guys want to see next? I'm
It's
gonna
not
go through the
the
comments.
diagram.
How do you do?
You're going to randomize and just see the group chat guy.
Omo, comment section will randomize us for us.
No.
Okay, let me check the group chat. Okay, you guys get to pick actually just one map. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm coming. My WhatsApp is like delaying a little bit. Alright. Alright. We're about to head into the next game. Please drop a comment what map you guys want to see. Alright. Woo! That was amazing action right there. Oh my days. Oh.
They won't kill him.
Go ahead and I'm seeing lots of map. I'm not seeing the favorites here. Can't really spin the wheel right now, bro. No time, bro. We don't have enough time. This is already entered. This is almost 11 o'clock right now in Nigerian time. I have another game to stream. So sorry, guys. I think I'm just gonna go for a random map. I'm just gonna pick randomly. Spin the wheel. We'll do that. We'll do the spin the wheel, bro. Baby, how do I do spin the wheel? Something randomized for the next game. I think the next map I'm going to go for the Alpine map. Then in the next one we're gonna do spin the wheel and we'll just go for a random map and we'll see how it goes. Let's head into the next game. Alright. I'm gonna do the spin the wheel in the next game. We're playing the Alpine map now. We expect this to be an amazing map. Do not forget, in case you guys are not aware, I'm just gonna mention the 4 teams, still the same 4 teams who have unlocked the champion system: Solar, Desire Esports, Amigos, and Paradox Gaming. If any team actually gets a booyah in this map, they have a chance to end the game right here and right now. Let's see how it goes. Bro, the fact that, baby, you want to know the funny part of this whole thing? Baby, I send the map. Oh, wait, let me switch my friend. The map just started. I'm telling you, remind me, bro. Remind me. I'm switching my screen. All right. Let's see where the teams are landing. Ooh. You see Generation, Berserk, and KN. I think they're going to be frustrated that they were not able to unlock the champion point for system. Oh, I want to see the what's the name?
First blood.
Can I get the map? Can I get the map again, please? Sorry,
I'm coming. Let's just check this. The Union X are finally in a battle, and I think they're currently winning. So let's take them for a little bit and see how it goes. Well, we can get like a side view map, right? Just
they're trying to show us like a pretty big room. Just try as usual. They still retain their spot on that last spot. And Jogu are coming in for the third party, and we're seeing no big team. Amigos, no odd drop. SLF, no odd drop. PDX, I don't know where they are right now. Yes, PDX, sorry. Okay, PDX are Stadium. And they were going up against another team, Desire Esports, my days. And Night Esports about to be visiting the lobby also, and Gen Esports successfully unlocked the Champions Rush. If no team in the top 4 gets the booyah, Gen Esports have unlocked the Champions Rush as it stands currently. But we're seeing here the Unit Expo eliminations already, and they have secured their position in that 11th spot and left the last position to the Just Right team. But they are getting farmed here by Jogu, who were on 62 points already, and they already claim 2 eliminations, tallying into 64. And the Paradox Gaming are taking down the Desire team bit by bit. They take down 2 players from the Desire team, and they have 2 eliminations. And you see Dante about to get revived, and he barely makes his way out of there. And Jogu currently getting farmed by Ben Esports. So Logan about to get Salgado, and they are moving back for that full on public. But Miske, AMD farming Noob Esports at Garrison as it stands.
Bro, that's what I want to go to. I want to go to
against Amigos Esports. We're seeing Miske as eyes, and then he spotted that jump pad and the neutral there, and taking out their foot. I would see the boat maker already formed by the AMD side. They want this elimination, and they want this fight one. They are making their way. They are coming straight at neutral. And neutral knows they are here. Alvin and Kenny and Rivers, they make their way back. But there's already an insurance policy being brought back. Few in making sure
a lot of IP gameplay here from these two teams, the MB and the AMD team. A lot of IP gameplay. The MB team going for the river. I don't know why they think. They can actually lose now. It's
Aaron takes down Fabi long range. No. Aaron takes down Fabi long range, but there's a revive already for Fabi. The AMG players are now going to the loss. But Serip has taken down God Aaron, and since he has done that, I think Neutral is just this time he's just keeping his vending machine, and the rest of his players are also close to trying to keep the vending machine with him and not allowing any of the players to actually get down from that platform. And if they can't get a revive on Aaron, they will get snuffed out. But now Neutral is trying to play to the position of the sniper. I don't know why they are retreating and not taking on the full-on engagement. I think AMG are playing it a bit passive, and this might actually cost them, in my opinion, since they're playing like they are afraid to go back to the lobby, which they didn't unlock Champions Rush in that way, but now they are playing it so
They're
slow.
forgetting that another team can actually come for the third party. This is the Alpine map, very dangerous map.
There's no team coming. There's no team
Yeah,
that
but
comes to slow for
that's
third
the
party.
thing. They don't know that.
Yeah, look at.
I think the battle has started. I think they are waiting for the MB team to make the mistake first, but the MB team are actually playing a 3v4, so it's unlikely.
The MB team actually have better loot than the Amigos.
Oh.
And we probably get taken down by Kenny with a throw gun shot. He missed there. He doesn't miss there. One there down and
nice.
And Alvin is about to lose his life also. But the desire is for going up against the solar player also, and Dean has been taken down. One player left on the side of Noobs Esports, and the money that is Revo is running away right now. Brilliant recovery from the Amigos side, and the money is the final player left on the side of Noobs Esports, and there is a bounty placed on him already, and they know exactly where he is. The man is trying to run, but I doubt it's going to be possible since they're in their own river, demarcating them and the other side of the map. And so they're not looking good for them. They're plus 2 players already. Desire Esports full recovery for them. Paradox game is strong in full elimination. Amigos Esports coming against the new Esports side. They have done God's work for them. So our skin here, Salgado taking down a big confirmation on a great Esports. Open face up against an Njogu side. And Solar Flare, they have lost their flare and they're out on top 4. New Esports following 3 teams back to lobby, surprise Solar Flare, and that is
nice
for them. And Bent is for reverse play. Abib. Just doing God's work for Bent is and taking out every player from the Nami side. Yeah, don't listen to me.
Lottery kill.
Now we're seeing a 90 spot versus Union X. I think this is the first time. I don't think they've been able to get a double-digit eliminations in the games throughout. They have been really playing a more of a camping game, which I really don't enjoy. But let's see what other teams are doing.
Camping game. Let me use this. If now you know go camp, bro. What do you mean camping game? Everyone is trying to prevent the top 4 from getting booyah. Solar Flare is one of the top 4 now that's got out. Desire Esports they will be going on a rampage soon. Paradox Gaming definitely they don't want to get snuffed out. So open them up. I want to actually see where they are right now. And Amigos Esports, they mauled me. They obliterated
if I'm the Amigos Esports. If I'm the Amigos Esports, I would just play. I think it's a Fluxo style that they call it, or I don't know what they call it exactly. Whereas someone is at the. They're usually following the outskirts of the map. They usually push into the zone when the zone is very little. What happened to the Solar Fair? Didn't they get into the game?
I think it's a glitch.
Wait, hold on. Let me spec the Solar Fair. What happened?
It's a glitch. The CF players. I saw the Q feed that go eliminate. But there's still 2 players that are still left. Yeah.
The Van team now in a battle against Generation Berserk. I think the Generation Berserk team are very angry. They are very angry. I don't think any team wants to come in contact with Generation Berserk right now because they are going to take out the anger on you. They missed a chance to get into the. I think if the Generation Berserk team got what's the name of that stuff? If they got the champion points rush season, I think they would have won this game. That's just one thing I feel about them. If they managed to get into that 80 points, they would have got a booyah in this game and they would have won this game.
Bro, quit the meat talking, bro. They're not winning. The teams that have actually unlocked it, they have not even won it, guy. No, bro,
let me tell you something about Generation Berserk. When they start going, sometimes it takes them few games to get their vibes on and get their momentum up. But once they start going, you can't stop them.
Wipe your ass, guy.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's not even a lie, bro. That generation. I'm telling you, watch them very well. They're very good side.
Bro, he has done everything. taking their shot at today, guys.
See,
This
no,
guy
wait,
is
hold on.
um,
If Desire win this tournament, Bean needs to go under review. Nah. I spotted that one
bro, he
very
has
quick too.
literally everything he has shot, he has connected headshot, honestly.
Bean. Okay, now. Very soon you're going to drop Sensi for everybody. Oh. In fact, Bean is like, you're going to enter Discord after this game.
Alright. Well, the game is really slow. 10 teams, 39 players. It's only Solar Flare that does not have a complete stack. And we are seeing here base camps. Let's get the area view on base camps, please. Area view on base camps, because we are seeing a fight between Union X and Paradox Gaming there at base camps.
Union X in a battle. Are you
The
sure?
Paradox and slide down, wind it down. 2v2 trade, but 2 players down already from the Union X side, but there's going to be a pick up on
Union X,
there's a full
man.
recovery from them.
We had a
But
chance
we
to
see the
wipe out
Coastal
the
North
PDX
side
team.
the back now. Going to what was going on, and he decided to turn his car back. And Union X, they needed to win that battle, and sadly they lost it. And Paradox Gaming full on recovery for them. And Vent Esports are joining. Only one more player left, and they were about to be snuffed out. And a full-on recovery from the Paradox Gaming. But the funniest part was when Gold drove into this place, he saw what was going on, he stepped on the reverse button, and he left immediately. But I think the Night Esports trying to just end the dreams for the Vent Esports side. 7 eliminations for the Vent side, and it's not looking good for them, and they don't seem likely to unlocking the Champions Rush system based on where they were placed in the table. The only 2 Nigerians who actually do well out of the 6 in the grand finals, honestly, and that is the Gen Bizarre and Solar Flare Esports. Solar Flare Esports are yet to get their last man into the game. They have 3 players alive, and they are and being off screen taking out CG and Jet Esports are doing God's work for themselves. Yeah, but still, every player on Point Rush on Champions Rush, they are alive.
Well, they didn't place the wall well.
I don't know if they don't. I don't really understand what's going on to their head. Like, is this the first time they're climbing the gloom?
I think they've not tried it before. You know when you just see something online and
Oh my days, bro. Yeah, that's what they're so.
bro, you know when you just see something online and you're just trying to try. But this is what you do in scrims. You don't do this in a BRL tournament, bro. Because now we are seeing PDX just right on top of them. Union X takes their rightful place as being the 3rd team to be sent back to the lobby.
If I take shades at them, you say I'm taking shades. You said take your rightful place. What do you mean they're right?
I'm following your words, bro. You're putting
And
words
the
in my mouth, baby.
these 2 players already, and we guys taking down a me. And only Zeus and Gentleman. And you going on top that was quite stupid from the both of them. They missed. They like the first time they missed it, they went to just stop it. Like I don't get why they kept on going for it. And let's see the Solar Flare. They are moving quite slowly on the full recovery. And the Desire team knows they are here, and the rotation is to their favor. Best Esports, they are back in the lobby and support taken down by the players of Desire Esports, not looking good for the Solar Flare, and they are not looking likely get that booyah since they're not even in the zone. Also, Fabi taking out Martef, dashing the hope of the Solar Flare team. They want that booyah to themselves. Paradox Gaming or Amigos Esports. Amigos, they don't want to do
win this for us. Please bring this home, amigos. I need amigos to bring this home. All right. Let's see what we're having here. I don't know how KN find a way to survive that, but you know.
They don't do. Bro. The Generation Esports are the only Nigerian team that actually doing the world in this map. And 94, almost a full recovery, but not enough after the really stupid game from these guys that went on top of the league. Of course. But we have seen so many stupid games today.
Well, I don't even know what the plan was there for the 90s.
Huh?
I don't even know what the plan exactly was for 90s, because if they went on top of the roof, the players were inside the house. So how did they expect to combat them? Now we're seeing the Desire team. I don't want to make the time. 2 teams have activated the champion point system.
Against Paradox Gaming. Absolute pressure. All the squad was being disturbed. Very good. Dino Kian from behind. It's down Weakest. It's down being 2 players from the Desire Esports. All these guys.
I think it's from the Promotion team that actually took them down.
I think that out again. I'm going to punish you.
Sorry, bro. You're
I go
making a
stop.
mistake.
You like
Wait,
you
hold
continue
on.
speaking yourself.
Okay,
Right?
sorry. But I think it was from the Koscielny thing. I think it was a third party from the Koscielny, not even the PDF thing right there.
I am aware. I literally said that guy. It was Xylos
Triple
here that took
kill.
them out.
All right, I think I need an area
Well,
view of this.
every team here is every team on Champions League. Wow, this is a packed final zone. We are the fifth string and we have 25 players left.
The
Solar
fourth,
Flare are barely hanging
see,
on.
see, we,
Amigos are
baby,
quite well.
baby. Wait, hold
Huh?
on. Sorry for interrupting. But you know, we actually have a 50% chance of ending this game right there because the four teams that activated the champion point rush system still alive. Those four teams, so we have a
If Jen
50%.
gets taken out, if Jen gets taken out, it is game. Night esports are not good enough to end this year, except Costa Nostra, and they are not the full stack also. So,
You,
except these teams decide to watch how everything is, I was seeing Jen going up against them. Jogo, they take two down already. But the third party comes in from PDS on that fight. It is not going to be looking good for Jen. But them Jogo about to, and yes, them Jogo gets snuffed out, and Jen have no casualty. And Solar Flare follows suit after them Jogo, and that
Triple
just ends
kill.
the tie for Solar Flare Esports. Bezak Gen, the hope of
Quateri
the
kill.
game is on you. The hope of game 8 is on you. Amigos getting snubbed out courtesy of
Killing
CN
spree.
and Paradox Gaming. The great Riptide reading comes in. Willie takes down Mitsuke.
Quateri
Only
kill.
neutral left on that side. Next show taking down Sneaky here on the side of
Killing
Paradox
spree.
Gaming Esport. And AMG make that full recovery and they're making their way straight to that truck.
Killing
And Paradox
spree.
Gaming, they are going to be they're the worst spot here. Liam Roro
You
gets
kill
taken out
me.
courtesy of LG. And I see Amigos winning
Killing
the game
spree.
here.
so if
When
Amigos are very
BDS
smart in
and
this,
CN fight, if that
yes, I
battle
want to watch
erupts
this battle.
and it has finally erupted,
It happened
the other
exactly.
area of you, please. Paradox Gaming, they are moving forward. They lose
Yes,
LGK to go down step and win the final 2 step. Win the only step. That is what they left. And she continues from into that building. Paradox Gaming
Amigos,
are making
bring
a
this
full
home.
recovery. I was seeing confirmation on L2K already, but Crack taking down Amir from long range, and Costa Nostra are taking too long to desire is for. They are out. Paradox Gaming only 2 players left. They want for coming in, wasn't on any of their stuff.
The
Great
only team
people
with a
are in
full
the
squad
worst
is the Amigos
position.
team.
Amigos, Crack just cracked him up, and Xylos taking out
Triple
Amigos of an
kill.
headshot. Paradox Gaming has still 3 players alive here. My days. PDX, AMD, Gen, who will do it? Who the game they had extended, which is highly unlikely. Amigos against
Amigos,
PDX against
chill.
Gen and Great God name!
New kill.
Crack! Crack
Let's go,
them
let's
up
go.
with those names. It's a
Triple kill.
3v1 before Amigos have the highest chance on winning it here. Will they seal
Killing
the deal?
spree.
Amigos is up against the 3-man strong Generation Bizarre.
Killing
The
spree.
Generation on here, they unlock Champions Rush and have the chance to win the tournament in the final
Killing
game of the
spree.
day. Or will Amigos wrap it up and get the final win here? And they gang up, they take their maestro, the 4v3 Generation X up against the Amigos esports. In terms of numbers, the Generation are not on even terms with them. Great grenade shot coming from Mike. He tagged up Mecca, the 4v3 outright fight. Everyone playing can't take the advantage. They're looking for that quick shot, and the Nero is miscued. That is a waste of our skill. A124 comes in from Leah.
That's
Don't
the
up their
sniper.
skills. What are you saying?
You don't have
And
a
we're seeing
sniper.
Crack
Roro
here,
is
Liam
dead.
and Meta pushing straight up against them. Meta loses a third bit of HP, a full blown 4v4, and neutral. Miskate takes down Crack, and Meta neutral taken down by Liam. It's a 3v2. Can Meta pull that clutch play? Abby, low on HP, great recovery. That's a 4v2. Liam low, takes down Miskate, neutral takes down Liam, and Meta can't he get that reverse play? Meta 4v1 or 3v1 now.
Shut
Meta tries
down.
to take their party. Amigos! Your champions! Amigos! The SSL champions! AMG!
I just want to say something. I hear that I'm the manager of Amigos.
No wonder you have been, bro.
Cheap. So say let's you. Let's forget. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Coming in front with celebrating and eliminations. Oh my god, they almost forgot him, bro. You need to repeat this show against the second. No, wait, hold on. Let me just update the table so everyone can see the proof. Oh my god. I think Amigos ended the game over here. Baby, I'm so happy. So happy right now. I'm so sorry, baby. Your team didn't actually win this. There's always a next time for anyone. We can have a season 3 anytime. Don't worry, just stay tuned, man. Oh my days. This was so amazing.
Yeah, let's on.
Bro.
I don't see the final table on everything, but we've seen Amigos here. They needed that booyah. They got that booyah. They got pressure. They got 3 players down. But that
Wait.
reverse play from them, and that was absolute
Let me
insanity
show the
from them.
table. Let me just show the table.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm
just
waiting for the table. I'm waiting
yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah. Hold
table,
on.
bro.
Hold on. Let me
But
just move my
generally,
shit.
this is the best SSA tournament that has been hosted as it stands. It is the yes, I know. It is the
Okay, let
most
me share.
one also.
Alright. Alright. Yeah. You have the screen. Hold on, I haven't switched the screen, so just wait 1 second. Transition. Alright, guys, baby, please can you do the honors?
The Bizarre Gen from 10th place into the 3rd place. That is the first I have to
Hold
say.
on.
They are tied on points with my days. We have Solar Flex was dropped from 1st position to 5th in the final game of the day. Desire Esport dropped to 4th position from 2nd. Bizarre Gen finally scaped their way into the 3rd place. Paradox Gaming 106 points 2nd place. Amigos are your champions. Amigos, great play from them, and I don't even know what to say about Amigos, but GG's from Amigos. 114.62 eliminations. Paradox Gaming 50
To do
eliminations.
my plan.
103 players. They are the best team here tonight. Amigos Esport. But pretty underwhelming for Solar Flare from the 1st position to the 5th. That's my team. I'm quite heartbroken. But Vent Esport tried to play spoilers for Amigos. But sadly, they were the ones being chopped off as it stands. But just try. They secured their place on that last position, which they kept on getting first blood back to back to back. Union X were also pathetic. They are second to the last. Noobs Esports, they didn't do that bad. They didn't shy away from fights, but they were just unlucky. Ninth Esport, 9th position. Nem Jogu, 8th position. Costa Nostra, after all the bragging, all the mouth, everything, they are 7th place. And that sums up our table. First position again, Amigo are your champions.
Oh, wait. Which song can I play right now that won't get my stream won't get what's the name back? Which song can I play? I need
Yeah,
to
I
play a
don't know.
victory song.
I
It's good.
honestly don't know.
Wait. Screen is not a pass. Wait, hold on. Oh, where's that in YouTube? Wait, hold on, sorry. You want to play music for me, baby? Give me song to play. Give me song to play.
One thing I want
Wait.
me to play, guy. Oh, but you later play church song, go, guy.
Oh, but I know one song where they can't take down my live, oh, guy. Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
but
my
yeah,
play one.
guy.
Wait, my on my speaker. No. This, baby, you're about to see some Lego. Go to my stream. Baby, go to my stream right now.
Right. I don't know why
Wait.
you're so
You
happy
need
for me,
sound.
those guys.
But why do you want me to happy? Happy by
Yes.
the whole stream. I don't say let me just chill. Let me just calm down and see how it goes. I didn't want to say anything. Wait, hold on. So what song can I play? I don't want my life to get banned. My last life got banned. That's why. Jesus,
Position.
Jesus Christ. Hey, baby. Wait now, wait. I'm gonna do this now before I end this life. Hold on. Calm down, no, calm down. 1 second. Calm down. Forget the game first. You guys should forget the life first. Wait. Calm down. Give me song to play now. Why you being a hater?
How I want no song where you go play Limina?
Oh, give me something to feel vibe to now.
Me we don't tire, guy.
No. I like, I beg. What about my life? I beg. For the SSA League, that was an amazing play. The champion point system, you see Amigos. No. Oh my god, that was so amazing. I was on the edge of my seat throughout that game. Wow. They were actually the first team to activate the champion rush point system, and they stick through and they played it very safe and they came out on top. Amigos coming in first. I think this is a winner takes all tournament, so I don't think second gets anything. I'm not sure. Others plumbed in second. You see, Bezeggen, Bezeggen played their best towards the ending of the game. If they started on this momentum from the start, they would have done very well. But they started on very late. This is the champion rush point system. You need to get those tools early in the game. You can't wait towards the ending. Bezeggen are usually fond of this. They did this in Deca Cup. I think they also did this in NFL. So that's their usual games. It's usually towards the ending that they, wait for. Desire coming in fourth, Solope coming in fifth, Vent coming in sixth, Costa Nostra seventh, eighth, whatever. The rest is history. But I want to thank everyone that came on the stream, please. And if you haven't, drop that like button and on the subscribe button. This was amazing. Thank you all for coming on the live. Thank you for showing support. I really, really appreciate it. This was an amazing one. We are going to see you guys next time. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned for more tournaments. Sorry. Stay tuned for more tournaments and more updates. You can follow us on IG at Zodiac_ORG. This was very amazing. Thank you guys and good night. That's going to be it for me tonight. Over.